Familia Patreoni, Patreoni, Familia, hello, welcome, how are you? Checking in. It's Friday for some of you, it's other days for others. You know, you might be listening on Saturday, you might be listening Monday morning, fresh at work, miserable. And we're here to just chop away at that just a little bit, okay? For the early adopters, the Friday squad, we just want to say hello. Wish you, a fantastic weekend. Any reflection on Vivek's episode? Have you guys thought more?
I fucking love that guy, man.
He's good.
You know I'm a fan.
He's sharp.
But I thought he was great, and I thought it was a different tone. No grand promises, because stuff you can't do as president. So he told you, here's what I can do as governor. Even the Al thing where Al thought you did great, by the way. But he was you were pushing back on one of the things. Oh, no, it was Mark's question about healthcare. And he's like, here's what I can do as governor. I can make food better in cafeterias for school kids. Like he didn't say, I'm going to eliminate XYZ. Here's what I have the power to do. Here's what I can try to do.
Yeah, because I pushed him on what about the insurance companies? And he's like, basically saying that's too hard of a battle. Yeah. So I did like that he was like, some stuff I can do, some stuff I can't do.
And I thought that was awesome and refreshingly honest.
The first time he was on, he was saying all these stuff that wasn't happening.
Wasn't going to be possible, you're saying?
Yeah.
I think it was still his vision, and it was what he wanted to do. And then it was like, now it's like, well, here's what I can do if I'm governor. Doge didn't work out. Probably got pushed out. Elon ended up in shit. And this is what I can do as governor.
Yeah. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was really interesting talking to him. It made me, there was like a couple moments there where I forget the exact part of the discussion, but you tapped into it with like, this is how you make people patriots. Also this idea that like the other side has good intentions. Okay, here's how fucked up it is to be a politician, right? Gavin Newsom, I'm sure, or some other politician made a decision which negatively impacted the fires.
Yeah.
Without knowing it.
Yeah.
He thought it was actually the best decision. I'm not sure he's the one that made it, but there was some politician that was like, hey, we don't actually need to have both reservoirs completely full all the time, or we don't need to invest in desalinization of the ocean water to make sure that we have potable water to, put out fires or whatever it is. Doesn't matter. You make a decision as a politician, right? With great intentions. Like you're like, okay, that would be really expensive. We'd have to raise taxes. People don't want to do that. They need more money in their pockets. Or let's protect the environment a little bit. Let's not attack doing this might impact the fish in this community. And then there are other animals that eat those fish. And then it could destroy the whole ecosystem. Like truly good intentions, right? For whatever reason, that decision ends up not working out in another circumstance.
Yeah.
They cannot go, you know what? My bad decision made this worse. Because the second they do that, the other side goes, you see how bad they are? So they have to gaslight and lie for their own self-preservation.
Yeah.
Have to is a strong word. But like, if they want to continue being a politician, they got to act like it wasn't their fault.
Are there any that have taken extreme accountability for some shit?
I'm trying to think.
Hey, I did something wrong, my bad. And they just like stood on it. Because I wonder if the American public would respond to it. Like the way Trump goes in debates and just like cooks people and everyone's like, that would never work. And then it works amazing because he's so honest.
Yeah.
Like I wonder if you could see a politician that's just like a great leader that's like, yo, I fucked up. I did this decision and it was a trolley problem and I picked wrong.
And we find it refreshing in the same way we found Trump refreshing.
Yeah.
Or at least they're like emotionally satisfied by somebody that's not lying to us.
Yeah.
But the other side might be emotionally satisfied by the admission of guilt because the entire time they're going, that guy's fucking guilty. He sucks. He's bad for the state. And then he goes, I did something wrong. They're like, I told you he was bad for the state. I don't know if they flip and go, well, at least he was an honest guy.
Yeah, because that is another thing Trump doesn't do is apologize.
At all. And it's rewarded.
Yeah.
And it was just an interesting way of looking at it. Like there is a version of politics where we could look at people through the best intentions. Unfortunately, there are psychopaths as well who do not have good intentions.
Yeah, and they also seem to do things that benefit themselves a lot.
100%.
If Gavin Newsom is, and I'm not picking on him, Cuomo did the same thing for the Democrats.
Yeah.
But like, if Gavin Newsom's going to shut down everything for the pandemic and all wineries, but his stays open, if Nancy Pelosi sells NVIDIA stock 12 days ago and then it crashes today, we just start looking at them like, oh, you might have good intentions for us, but you're also kind of a scumbag.
Did Nancy sell all her NVIDIA stock?
I saw a tweet that I believe, because she just always seems to beat the stock market, that she sold a bunch of NVIDIA stock like 12, 13 days ago, whatever it was.
Wow.
Bro, I was looking at this shit.
Dude,
I saw a whole fucking chart of all the current like sitting like Congress people and how many of them beat the stock market. And half of them did, and they like crushed the stock market by a lot. But I was kind of pissed at the half that didn't. I was looking at this, I was like, how the fuck do you lose money knowing the answers?
I mean,
Yeah.
but we could
also like, I talked to some people about this, and apparently Nancy Pelosi doesn't even do that much better. Like, if you had all the answers, you should be destroying the S&P.
My understanding is she does destroy. Tell me if I'm wrong.
That's my understanding. It's like, it's not even that egregious.
Really?
Yeah. So
It's just become a talking point that we've all believed.
yeah,
and it's
well,
just like,
clearly she has information. She's trading off that
oh,
information.
yeah. Like
right?
it's happening, but it's not happening at the scale we think it is.
Maybe. I guess. Again, this
curious.
is like
I
me
would like
taking
to, yeah.
somebody's word for it. Like, forget it, who the fuck I was talking to.
But if you let that hair grow anymore, you got the Gavin Newsom right now, bro.
Oh, yeah.
You get closer.
He's handsome. That's not his issue.
I like your hair. I'm confident for the
I'll take Gavin's hair. Gavin's hair is all right.
That's a good one.
You saw him put his finger on Trump's chest? You saw him finger wagging?
No, but they
Oh,
said he did
when
something
the
to his wife
handshake.
or something with the handshake. What was that about?
Just like, I just saw the clip, but like Trump gets off the plane in LA and then he just like shakes his hand.
They're not breaking, right?
No,
Another one, no one
but
breaks.
they're both fucking pulling each other.
It looks so awkward. You should play it.
No, I
Look-
saw the video.
And then the clips of like Gavin talking to him, and he's like, you can't tell what he's saying, but he's just like fucking wagging at him. I was like, this is fire.
Yeah, I mean, like Trump's son was giving mouthfuls of dick to Gavin's ex-wife.
and that has to do with this.
What?
I'm just
Wait,
saying,
what?
like, I won. If my
What?
son's
What?
fucking your ex-wife,
Yeah. That's crazy. That's a thing?
Kimberly Guilfoyle
Yeah,
was
that's
Donald
his-
Trump Jr.'s.
That's his old work.
It's still
No,
like,
bro, that's your wife.
it's,
You were married
wife
to that
is different
girl?
than old work.
No, but did it happen while they were married? If
mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Divorce, I dodged a
dog,
crazy bitch.
Still, nah, you got divorced. You didn't dodge her. She got half your shit.
And now he just dropped her. So he's like, yo, I used to give your wife mouthfuls of dick for a little, and now.
He didn't wife. If he wifed her,
Yeah.
then now maybe you're the cuck and you're probably gonna get divorced.
No,
and
but
blah,
now
blah,
he
blah.
just dropped
but
her for
he
some
just fucked her
social
mouth
life.
and then left.
No, I think he wifed her. I think they were married for a little.
No, not Newsom. Trump's son. Did Trump's son wife her?
I think so.
Oh, well, then that's a little different. Then maybe Trump's son about to go through some shit too with this crazy bitch.
Maybe. I mean, it is possible. It is entirely possible.
She knows how to pick dicks.
She's a champion.
Going from
Take
Gavin
that-
Newsom
take
to
that
Trump.
bitch to the
like,
track. Yo, she
yeah.
can pick him.
She like Bezos' wife. Bezos' wife got a kid with Aaron Hernandez.
Wait, what?
Whatever, the fucking
What the
Mexican that played football. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
That's a big. That's
We're talking about whatever.
give Hernandez
Second
a few years.
Top 5 tight end of all time, double murderer. What is that?
I wasn't on mic.
Wait, what was it? Tony
Tony
Gonzalez.
Gonzalez.
Yeah.
type
I'm
shit.
supposed to remember
And
all
that's
these
also
guys that were
based-
sending back to their country. Like, it doesn't matter anymore. They're going home. They're all
That's
going
not
home.
his wife.
citizens.
That's his bitch.
What?
yeah.
Scott, you're crazy.
Also,
That's so
true.
crazy.
Aaron
That was
Hernandez-
insane.
That's true.
I got the second
you're
most
not
streamed movie
married,
on Amazon.
You can call
Okay?
it whatever you want.
Aaron Hernandez is dead.
Say again?
Aaron Hernandez is dead.
Come on,
Yeah.
come on. It's the same thing. It's like, how different is it?
A murderer,
Yeah.
a historically great tight end with no legal trouble whatsoever, retired for 15 years. So if he had CTE, he's doing well with it. I don't even know if he has CTE, to be honest with you. Or
saying,
a
yeah.
sociopathic murderer.
But if you saw him, you'd
Who
be
killed
like,
his best friend.
Yeah, that's George Lopez or whatever. Like, it would just be one of them, right? More or less.
Well, whoever hates Ralph Barbosa, that's the guy.
No, that was a monumental fuck up on my man. Yeah, shout out to Tony Gonzalez. Big bad, my bad. But like, she basically hopped her way to the top.
Yeah,
Like, and she started out high.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
Tony
yeah.
Gonzalez
And
is
she
the
had
greatest
Zucks
tight end
looking.
of all time. Like, he's,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, right? Like, this
He's up
is
there.
unanimous.
Yeah. Nah, but he's up there.
Now they're
He's in
saying
that
Kelsey
discussion.
maybe
yeah,
or something
he's in
like
that
that.
discussion.
Like,
Yeah.
you already start here. You got a C with him. I mean, genetics on fire.
Oh my God.
She not bad herself.
Yeah, I need to see this kid.
And then,
Hey, yo.
what's wrong with that? I mean, that's I would like to see him.
Yeah.
In what way?
He's probably an
like-
athletic freak, dude.
Oh, okay.
I don't
That's
know.
what you want.
I wasn't thinking that at all. I was just like, he's probably really hot.
Yeah, but it's a kid.
No, it was fucking 20 years ago.
How old is he? If he's 20, I want to see if he's hot.
Yeah, I could fuck him
okay.
now.
It's 20. Okay. I thought it was still like a kid.
No.
I'm like, yo.
That's-
Yeah.
Tony Gonzalez, children age.
check
and
the
then
age.
Check age and then check pictures.
All right, let's take a look.
Because you're either
You're
a
gonna
pedophile or a genius. 2.5 seconds.
I guarantee he's like 20 something years old.
All right, well, should we get age
Yo,
first?
you can't Google for shit.
Hold on, I'm getting age first. I'm getting age first.
Go deep seek that.
unbelievable.
Deep seek that. Have y'all used deep seek
Yeah,
yet?
I
Is it
downloaded
good?
Yeah. It's okay. The same shit.
It's just ChatGPT.
But it's just like it just takes you through the steps of what it's doing while it's searching it. So
Talk
it's
to me.
like you'll ask it a question. It's like, all right, we're gonna check this place in the internet to see what.
Fuck you guys.
What I do
No,
now?
you just said axe, but it's just
It was just
funny.
in
Oh.
such. It was in
I
such.
didn't even laugh at.
But that's how
I'm
you say
laughing
it.
at him laughing
Because it
at
was
you.
just such an intellectual conversation.
yeah. All right, but go on. Yeah, you're describing like a what is it
You
called?
see what I'm saying?
I know.
It's the juxtaposition.
Shut up. That's how I say.
This is a handsome
Oh, yo, joint.
Come on, yo.
It's a handsome
How's
kid.
the age?
Born
Age.
2001. Born 2001, bro. It's fine.
Come on, yo.
23,
okay, okay.
24,
Come on,
man.
yo.
Joint.
Yeah, it's a
Talk
handsome
about that.
kid.
Let me see it. How old is he? 24?
He looks like if Raul Rojas didn't have a cleft lip.
Who's Ra?
Isn't that the UFC fighter? What's his name?
Oh, that's really insulting. I think that no. Look at he's a stud right there, bro.
Yeah, no, this
I say he's a handsome kid.
Didn't get his dad's height though. That sucks.
And leaning back while you're shooting is a little crazy. It's wild. That's a wild shooting stance.
Gangster. All right, let's stop lusting over this, young boy. Let's get back to a high-level podcast conversation here.
Also, it looks like Nancy Pelosi beats out hedge funds all the time.
She crushes.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
by what percent is what I'm trying to say?
I mean, if you're beating hedge funds, that's pretty crazy.
Well, hedge funds don't always kill, but it says she beat the S&P 500 by another 200% in 2024.
Okay.
but from what time to what time?
2024, the year of 2024.
Now go over 20 years or whatever.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like it's apparently
just 1 year beating it 200% is
that's
fucking.
one trade. That's like having insider information on one trade. Is what I'm trying to say. And like sometimes those trades, for example, if she didn't sell Nvidia, she's up 95% on Nvidia. I think Nvidia was up 95% in the year or whatever like that. Then Nvidia tanks. If she doesn't get the information for that tank, she takes that hit too.
Yeah, okay.
And keep in mind, she's probably going all in on these big trades because she's got the insider information. So that all in also bottoms out.
Look at my man Ro Khanna losing money. Honest. That's an honest Indian right there.
2.3%.
Shouts to you, Rohit.
Or dumb India.
He wants to be president. He wants to be president, this guy.
Yeah, he gonna get it.
Bro, 2022, Debbie Schultz went up 50%.
Yeah, y'all are not to be trusted. Y'all are not to be trusted.
Facts, though. Yo, how do you feel about that clip that came out with the Indian broadcaster trying to say the American Trump fans don't like Indians?
Wait, I haven't seen this clip.
Oh, play
This
that
is fire.
shit.
This-
You need to
this-
see
this
that.
shit is fire.
Because this is disrespectful.
Oh, Miles, you got it?
No, you got it. Take over.
Was that what Vala sent today
Yeah.
in the group? I didn't get to it.
Yo, Vala. Vala, Akash out here prioritizing posts in the group chat.
I
just
do.
want to let
I
you
do.
know.
Yeah, I
And
absolutely
he's
do.
not watching none of your shit.
It's true. Daniel Tosh gonna be at the Beacon. I saw that. I think we should go to that.
Oh, I'm absolutely going to that. You crazy?
You four want to go? Just the four of us?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
actually,
group
that'd
day?
be great. I would love to go see him.
Absolutely.
He's incredible.
I mean, one of the fucking greatest.
Plugged in.
Yeah, I'm plugged in. I'm plugged in right now.
I really hate your laptop.
It's good that we never have issues getting shit up on the fucking screen for the last 5 weeks in a row.
We got the hard
Miles got
wire.
all time in the world to go on fucking 3 different dates, 4 different live podcast
I
shows,
ran-
and he can't find one fucking
think
cord
it's
to plug
his
into a
laptop.
computer.
It's
I
his
think-
fucking laptop. I
Bro,
ran the
I'm
hard
in.
wire.
I want you to buy a laptop that is for
Like,
Flagrant, and nobody can use it except Flagrant. And
Yeah.
that
makes
is the
the most
permission.
sense
I will
in the
have
world.
that.
Yeah.
Let's do
I
it.
think that's this.
Are you really not getting anything?
Bro, it's your. Literally, I was on screen for the last hour waiting for a Patreon question. You try, and it's your laptop.
Why don't you just post it then?
All right.
Yeah, it's in the group chat.
That's what I'll do.
Did you see it, Miles?
No, I don't. I just didn't.
I saw Jake and Logan.
What do you think
Oh.
about that? You think that's happening?
I mean, Logan posted it
But I think it's like,
to draw up interest.
I think they're testing interest. What was most peculiar was the HBO co-sign.
Yeah,
Did
yeah,
you see
yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Because HBO got out of boxing.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, remember they used to be when we were
Yeah,
growing
yeah.
up.
Oh, yeah. They were the best.
And then they announced, I think when HBO's kind of like shifting things around or downsizing, they announced we can't do it. It was Showtime. Mayweather signed the Showtime
Yeah,
deal.
I remember that.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought Mayweather just went to Showtime because they offered the bigger bag.
They
I
did?
didn't think HBO just flat out gave up on
Well, I
boxing.
think what happened is they got the bigger bag. They offered the bigger bag. And then HBO was like, we're not making enough money doing this.
Yeah.
And without the guy who's the draw, we're going to chop it. So they chopped it. So to see them getting back into it, I don't know. It's like,
But I mean, this isn't really boxing though.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? Like,
Talk your shit, Mark.
this is just like, this is a YouTube event, just like all the other YouTube events. Like Netflix is never in boxing, but then they're like, oh yeah, we'll throw up Jake Paul killing an old guy.
Yeah, Netflix is not going to do Canelo and Terrence Crawford if that happens. I don't think.
Yo, so here's the thing I saw, and this could be complete bullshit because it was from like a Peruvian MMA channel. But they said that they were like, is UFC going to Netflix?
Oh, interesting.
That would be great.
Actually,
go.
Now that I'm done talking, as soon as I finished my sentence, I was like, actually, Netflix just started doing NFL. So I think they're just getting so big. They're like, why don't we just take live of sporting events as well?
Okay, and I can see that happening because they're doing wrestling, and wrestling's under that parent.
Yeah,
same
and that's
parent.
like same company.
Now I have another thing, which is really interesting, and this would be a great way for them to backdoor into something else. They're going to run out of people to sign up for Netflix. So you can keep on increasing what you charge for Netflix. And at a certain point in time, people are just going to go, yo, how much am I paying?
It's like 24 right now.
Okay, there is a threshold, right? Like $500 a month we're not going to pay. They're not there yet. But I think
YouTube TV is what, $80?
Something like that, right? So there is a threshold, let's just say. Anyway, so they have to find new ways to create revenue. You can do ads. You can do maybe put a Coca-Cola can in like shows and stuff. What is that called?
Product placement.
Product placement, yeah. Or you can start broadcasting live events. And what the UFC has, what wrestling has, and what boxing has is pay-per-view events. Mm-hmm. If you bring the UFC in, the audience is already used to paying once a month or twice a month or whatever it is for a UFC pay-per-view card.
Yeah.
They would not assume that now that it's on Netflix, they don't pay for the UFC pay-per-views. They get their regular cards for quote unquote free or whatever they would pay for ESPN. And then when the pay-per-view comes around, you pay. Now we've created a habit. We do pay for things through Netflix when it's a big special event. Mm-hmm. So we can do that for UFC. We can do that for boxing. What if there's a movie premiere and this movie can be in theaters or
that's good.
It can be
That's good.
at home.
That's good.
I am paying
Yeah.
in a, like, how fast would it be for you to pay for
Not
it?
even a question.
Yeah.
Not even a fucking question.
$12, not even 50, $10.
And let's say you didn't have Netflix.
20 we'd still pay. My wife and my ticket, sorry,
No.
$30 at the movie theater. Charge me 20, 25. We're good. We got the soda here. We got whatever. We'll do the whole movie night.
I'm happy. I'm happy.
I'm thrilled.
Yeah.
And if you didn't have Netflix, it automatically subscribes you. And so many people just forget that they have the.
Wait, explain that. I didn't
Imagine
know
if somebody who doesn't have Netflix and
that.
they
You
just
need to subscribe in order to watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you're probably just, a lot of people are
Because that's how the ESPN pay-per-views
They
work.
got me on that.
Yeah, exactly. You just forget to
But
unsubscribe.
transacting on ESPN is such a nightmare.
It is.
You know what I mean? Like you gotta, like every time you gotta put your card in it. Like the frictionlessness of
Netflix is amazing.
And yeah, dude, even back on cable, it would be right there on the remote. Once it's on my TV on a remote control and it's just a button, I'm done.
Yeah, that's-
ESPN, you got to go to the fucking website and blah, blah. It's like too much.
Yeah. Have you
Let's
watched?
buy some Netflix stock.
Right. I'm just saying, like,
'Cause that-
and this is their goal is eventually to just be TV.
Yeah.
And in order to do that, you have to find other ways to be profitable enough to produce like high-end TV, movies, whatever it is. So charging people more when we already are accustomed to paying. It's not like if they started charging us for movies that came out on their platform before we were already doing it, we would feel robbed a little bit, right? Mm-hmm. We'd be like, hold on, well, why am I paying for this thing? You used to give me the movies for free all the time.
Yeah.
But once you get me paying for new monumental stuff,
Yeah.
and you put it in theaters on purpose, because if I know it's in the theater and I can watch it on Netflix,
Then I'm going to watch it here.
then I can justify paying because it feels like it's a
Yeah, if it's not
special-
in theaters, I'm not paying. I don't care that much. And then eventually it'll not be in theaters because now you're in the habit of paying. But at first, it's got to be simultaneous release. And you got to eat the loss in the theaters. And then in the future, when you're used to paying, it don't even matter. Oh, this isn't in theaters, but it's here. Who cares? I already pay for these things.
But doesn't all that money have to go to the movie producer?
Probably.
So it's
Well,
like
they are the
Netflix wouldn't-
producer though.
you mean if it's a Netflix produced movie?
So Netflix is essentially like the studio.
yeah.
yeah.
And they'll put up the money, or you get an independent movie studio that puts up the money. They create the movie, and then they sell the rights to that movie to Netflix, and then Netflix tries to monetize it in any way they can.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about like any movie, like a Marvel movie or some shit. Like
Oh
that.
no,
Like,
it would be only Netflix.
Okay.
Now Marvel could do that with Disney Plus. Disney Plus can do that with Marvel, but yeah.
But now here's the tricky thing. You watch it for 2 weeks on Netflix. Okay, let's say it's a movie. This is where it gets tough. You watch it for the 2-week window on Netflix, and then eventually it's free right there on Netflix. Right?
Yeah.
Which is literally what happens to movies.
Yeah.
It's what happens to a Kill Tony, right? This is a normal viewing thing, but will people go, I'll just wait 2 weeks?
Some might, but that's what they used to do back in the day, and that's kind of what they're already doing. Wicked is out in theaters. Then a month and a half, it's already out for $20.
Yeah.
But if you want to wait another 2 months, you got to wait a little bit.
Yeah.
You just make that waiting period long enough that people who didn't buy it or the people who bought it are not like, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
Also, it's like you buy one ticket for $20, right?
Yeah.
That's
the whole family gets to watch.
It's everybody on your Netflix account. So it's really like $2 a ticket. But Netflix doesn't have to give 50% of it to the movie theater, which they do now. So now they can charge you half of what they would charge and make the same amount of money.
Yeah. And then eventually increase the price. And then once theaters are done, where are you going to go?
Now, is this just a theory, or did you hear that this might be happening?
Total theory. I mean, again, I saw some random fucking MMA account. I immediately hit up Dana White, and I was like, "What's up?" And I haven't heard back from him for any confirmation.
I always trust I'm getting to the point where I trust Schultz's theories more than Schultz's proclamations. If Schultz says something with the utmost confidence,
there's
the
way.
opposite is
Bet
happening.
against it. Yeah.
Netflix was supposed to be dead 4 years ago.
Now I'm on this exact
And now,
podcast.
Netflix,
That shit is
Netflix
booming,
is
bro.
just TV. But if he's got a theory, he's on to something.
Doesn't that make sense? It kind of makes sense, right?
That was a great idea, dude.
But then I see HBO now being like, well, we're going to just get crushed. Like, if they don't move into live events, like, they're just not going to
I
exist.
don't know if HBO is going to make it. I think Disney Plus might buy them.
Possible.
So who? Okay, so this
That's
is
a complete thing I just thought of, but yeah.
the one thing keeping HBO in is high level scripted TV shows, and I think. Wait, do they also have a? No. Netflix is killing all like the dating shows and documentary stuff
Anything
too, right?
unscripted, Netflix.
Yeah. So what Netflix really has to do is like get those showrunners that can make the high level TV shows over to Netflix, and they just every time I watch like a scripted TV show that's supposed to be like The Wire. I don't know what you would call that level, like top-notch drama. Like, what is that called? What is The Wire? What is Breaking Bad? What is?
No, I guess drama, but yeah, we would just call it like the best shows.
Yeah,
There's no like,
TV.
Yeah.
because they're all different. There's
Game
no
of
classification.
Thrones, like House
True
of Dragon,
Detective.
like whatever. Like that. I don't think Netflix has that yet. Like, can we name?
Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stranger Things. Yeah, that got it.
I don't think it's talked about with the same.
I think it's because it's a
Reverence.
kid's show.
Yeah, I guess I don't know.
Maybe that's not the caveat. But like, what is that show where they go to the hotel on HBO? It's like
White Lotus.
like that is like
Yeah.
or Euphoria.
Yeah.
These are spoken about like highest version of art.
The regard for those shows is higher than a Stranger.
And then you look
Stranger
at
Things
like
is huge.
Bridgerton is like a soap opera. Like I think Netflix does good with like soap opera level.
Yeah,
It feels poppier. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Whereas like HBO feels like high art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, how do you get high art on Netflix? Because once they get that,
I think they acquire Max at some point,
But it's also, those shows are expensive to make.
or Disney does.
And it's like, I think Netflix needs just content.
Yeah.
That they want the cheaper, crunchy shit that
I also think
they can just
Netflix
keep it pumping
goes
out.
to, they're like, we're not trying to make art, we're trying to get to middle America, and we don't give a fuck. I remember I would check, there's this website back in the day called TV by the Numbers, and I would check all these shows that Hollywood was like going crazy over. Like, you remember that show Broad City?
yeah.
And I remember feeling a little way because like Wildin' Out, the fact that I was on Wildin' Out, nobody cared within the industry. Broad City, they were going nuts. Broad City would get like 300,000 viewers an episode. Wildin' Out would get like 800,000. And that's MTV2 versus Comedy Central. So like, it's just, I think the shows that we talk about, the rest of the country is like, we don't give a fuck about all that. And Netflix is just algorithm. So it's like, well, that's what most people care about. Give them the Hallmark movie.
Yeah. But yeah, like I watch shows on Apple TV because they're all quality. but then they just take so long to come out. So
Yeah.
it's like I'll subscribe, watch the whole season, and then cancel.
Yeah, and that's go.
I do that with HBO.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'll wait till White Lotus comes out, and then I'll get it, and then I'll cancel it.
Yeah,
And because they can't create enough volume to keep your subscription going.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Whereas Netflix's model, you're 100% right, is never have the audience consume all the content by any means necessary.
Yeah.
There better be something new constantly coming on. We're going to license movies. That's going to be on the platform. Like, it's just
every day there's a new show. Like every day, somebody has that main screen and they're announcing either a new show or a new special
or
or
a new
something.
special, yeah.
So how do
Imagine
you-
how do you do that 365 days a year?
Yo, so here's the tricky
nuts.
question. If you're Netflix, right? It's like, okay, how do we create enough not shit, but like medium to satisfy like the bloodlust for something new so that the person paying every month doesn't feel ripped off, while at the same time create high level art so that people know that this is like a sophisticated cinephile platform as well.
I mean, you diversify, I guess, which seems like kind of what they're doing, like live events, but that shit is probably hella expensive. But like reality TV shit, and then diversify with, A24 style shows.
You do need that. Like, but that's the other thing. Why aren't they buying the Neon and A24 movies that are not that expensive? Like, those movies are made between like $5 and $10 million. That seems, I know it's a lot of money, but in the grand scheme of things, what they paid for fucking WWE, probably it's nothing. It's a drop in the bucket.
Yeah.
But those movies are having like cultural impact.
Yeah.
So why aren't you making deals with A24 and Neon and going, hey, like, can we get a movie a year? You're putting out 6.
Yeah.
Give us one, let it destroy. Some of your directors are going to go, I need my movie to be in the cinemas. Other of your directors are going to go, I need people to watch my fucking movie. It takes 2 of those movies having incredible success before every director at Neon or A24 starts going, yo, give me the streaming one. And I don't think, like, I watched that Bateman movie. Did you guys watch that TSA drama?
Oh yeah. It was good. It was fun. But
That
it
shit
wasn't
was
like,
good. Like,
Yeah.
And I had the same feeling I always have when I watch something on Netflix that's pretty good. I go, man, how lucky am I? Like, I just got to watch.
I did feel that actually.
Like, I feel like I stole something.
Oh, Squid Game.
I felt like
Squid
Squid
Games.
Game was great. That's a
That's
great
it.
show they had. That's a great show they
That's
had.
it.
Yeah.
Is
They
that
had a-
produced by? I was gonna say that. I don't know if it's produced by them or was
No.
it bought
No.
by a.
Well, I think their Korean version
yeah,
bought it, and then it was so successful
got it,
that they played it over here, and then it went absolutely insane.
got it.
And that's
You
a
knocked
show.
it out.
That's their one.
Squid Games killed it. Huge reaction. People are talking about it. It's got culture because it's on the platform where it can get to the most people. And you get like the accolades. You get people patting you on the back going, this is really good.
Yeah.
Now, there's a handful of people on the planet that can make shows like that.
Yeah.
Like that, it's just reality. It's like, it's fucking like anything. It's hard to make good music. There's a handful of producers to make all the pop songs because they're really good at it. There's like probably a handful of producers that
And
make.
the industry knows who these people are, so now it's a bidding war. And hey, Max might have more money, Disney might have more money, Hulu might have more money, so it's gonna be hard for Netflix to get them all.
Yeah.
So Disney has money, so that's right. You brought up Apple TV, and you're right, dude. Bangers. They got
Yeah.
Severance. Shrinking was a big comedy. Ted Lasso was a massive comedy. I love that show, Slow Horses. If you've seen that,
Yeah.
I heard that
is
shit was fire.
That shit is
There's
fire.
another one, Silo.
Dog, their hit rate
they
is
got,
insane.
They got hit after hit after
But
hit.
no,
But then
culturally-
it just takes too long for the
And
shit to come
culturally,
out.
we just didn't get on. Maybe they haven't had one big enough yet that we all are like, well, let's just get Apple TV.
I would say Ted Lasso was the closest.
Ted Lasso was closest.
There was people that did
Close.
like Halloween outfits based on Ted Lasso.
Yeah.
Who's the executive at Apple? Because that's who Netflix needs
Yeah.
to poach immediately.
Yeah.
Because if their hit rate
Yeah.
is
It's hits.
I mean, people are talking about all these shows. Slow Horses, people say is the best show on TV. Severance, people say is the best show on TV. Shrinking is a comedy, but people fucking love it, and it gets talked about like it's a great show. Same with Ted Lasso.
Conclave.
oh, that's the Pope thing.
Yeah. I like her shit
Oh,
about
dog,
that.
what was that show that we watched or that we talked about where the guy goes into the prison to help catch that murderer? Oh fuck, like
Oh yeah,
Blackbird or something.
Edgerton.
Yeah, Taron
Yeah.
Egerton is in
Yeah.
it. It's fucking incredible.
Son, that Tetris movie was good too. He
Oh,
was
was it
in
really?
that one as well.
Yeah,
where
I
like
mean,
he goes to Russia to get the rights for Tetris during like the
Okay.
fall of the
That's Apple
Soviet
TV too?
Union or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
Cool story.
Anyway, like those little
I'm assuming Netflix looks at their shit and they go, we can get the same amount of viewers and it might not have the cultural impact for like a quarter of the price. So let's just triple down on that.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's like, we can make Love is Blind. We can do stand-up specials. It's like a 3-day recording.
Yeah.
And it costs like this fixed amount.
Yeah.
And it's not going to go over budget.
They're
And
not,
honestly,
they're
it's-
not having these combos that we're
Yeah,
having right
yeah,
now. You know?
yeah.
So I think they made a decision.
That is the one problem with like just algorithm-based content is you don't care about like capturing the culture or whatever.
Yeah. But there is value in
I
capturing
agree.
it.
But to them, it's like dollars and cents. This makes more money.
All right, check it. How many people would have watched what's Montana Yellowstone?
Yeah.
If that shit was on Netflix.
Oh, it's
Like we had to find it on Peacock or wherever the fuck it was.
Paramount
Like
Plus or whatever. No one.
I
no
still
one had-
haven't seen it because I'm like, I don't know enough shows on Paramount Plus for me to sign up for it yet.
Yeah.
So, and that's the only reason I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if that was on Netflix, that would have went crazy.
see you later.
Yeah.
Netflix does have the culture though, in the way that they are the first to do it, and
Yeah.
they're going to be the name for a long time.
They're
You know
Nike.
what I mean?
Their
Uber.
documentaries hit, like they have certain things locked down, but the most expensive, I guess, version of that is long form scripted TV.
Yeah. I'm just saying they're
They
Uber.
just-
they're
not
the,
putting
they're
up
the
that
name
money.
you say when you go, are you going to call an Uber, call a Lyft, a
Yeah.
taxi,
Yeah,
whatever
yeah,
it
you're
is.
right.
They're the name
Yeah.
for streaming.
The best marketing, Netflix and chill.
Yeah.
That is the best marketing.
Because back then that was kind of all there was. Hulu was there, but it wasn't shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think they have the opposite problem. HBO scripted is the best. Unscripted, I don't know.
You're using the wrong name. This is how bad HBO is.
It's called Max now.
Yeah.
Max.
But I use HBO also because historically,
Yeah, of course.
comedy specials when we were growing up, HBO was like the fucking gold. And at some point, they just started putting out specials that everybody was like, eh.
Yeah, Netflix and chill is a good point because it kind of shows you where Netflix is at programming wise.
Yeah, yeah.
Where the point is to
Pass
not
time.
watch it.
Yeah.
You know what I
Put
mean?
some
Like-
shit on that's just going to be in the background.
Like
so
you
I
can't
can-
get your dick sucked watching The Wire.
Yeah.
You can't do HBO and chill because that shit is too crazy.
Yeah. You want to pay attention.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And so Netflix is like, look, we're just gonna put on some bullshit, and then you can get ahead.
Yeah.
And that's really what people want. At the end of the day, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's smart.
Really funny.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. I'm trying to think.
Or we can get Indian broadcasters on Netflix. I think that would go crazy.
Oh wait, before you press play on that one, this was the HBO to the comedy thing. Apparently, they couldn't compete financially with Netflix's offers for like the top guys.
Yeah.
And this is when Netflix came in and they're like, "We'll give Chappelle 20 million," or I think Chris was getting some crazy number,
Yeah.
et cetera. So their pivot was to go like interesting,
Yeah.
or what they believe were interesting or weird.
Yeah.
So all the specials were like stand up, but they were like artsy and weird. And while it kind of like fits their brand a little bit, if you look at HBO's most successful shows, they're not artsy. They're actually like really simple. It's dynasty, power, struggle, murder. It's really just power, struggle, murder. And that's The Wire.
The night of.
That's The Night of.
Sopranos.
Soprano. It's like
True Detective?
True Detective to a certain extent.
What's the women's show that was really great?
Oh,
Nicole Kidman and all that?
Pretty Little Liars or something like
Yeah,
that.
some shit. The other one she did with Hugh Grant.
Oh, I just watched that shit recently. That shit was
Fire.
Oh no, not the Hugh Grant one. Maybe I'm talking about the Netflix version of it. Oh, maybe that
The
was on
Perfect Couple
Netflix.
was Netflix also. That was good.
Yeah, that was
good.
pretty good. And
That was good. The HBO one though, it's darker, it's grittier, it's
Yeah.
whatever. It's like her husband killed somebody and they suspected the whole time, and like it's a great show.
Yeah.
And then Pretty Little Lies, I think, is the one I'm
Yeah,
thinking
you're
of.
right. So like, there's an example
Big
of them,
Little Lies.
instead of going, they can't compete financially, and then they try to do this weird thing, and they're caught up in culture a little bit because like the weird thing gets rewarded by like awards, but no one's really influenced by it. No, it's not. It's not like impacting viewership that much.
Yeah.
So I wonder what would you guys do in that situation? You're the exec, and you can't get Dave because he's 20 million.
You get the guys that aren't Dave but are really funny.
So give me the example of the guy who's going to do it for $1 million. That you could get.
I think if they got you in 18,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, you just got to be like boots on the ground, figure out the culture. You know what I mean? Like if you can stay near the action, then you can know like, oh, Gillis is about to pop.
Get him.
And you could have scooped him before he went to YouTube maybe.
You could have got Che. Yeah, dude.
Ralph Barbosa is about to pop. Let's scoop him
So
before
they
he goes
got
to YouTube.
they got to get essentially all the guys
Barbosa now, yeah.
who are about to drop YouTube specials.
Yeah.
That
Are good.
We think will be really successful.
Yeah. and watch the fucking special if you want. Let me go check out the hour. They come to scout. I think they came to one of my tapings. A few people did before I put out Gaslit.
Yeah.
And then they liked it, but it was like, well, now I'm not going to get eyeballs. Nobody cares about an HBO special. We're on Patreon. I can say that, but people don't care.
Yeah. So now they're battling something they've never had to battle before, which is more people will see it if I put it out for free.
Yeah.
And that was never the issue because there wasn't any place to put it out before. It was like, do you want anybody to see it or nobody?
Well, sorry to interrupt, but I just remembered one thing I'm going to push back on. Even like 2006, 2007, there was great comedians and Chris Rock would go to HBO, but like they weren't putting out, they would put out, HBO also knew, they gave Dave Chappelle a special in 2000.
30 minutes.
No, they also gave him an hour. For what it's worth, he was not that famous for what it's worth. That was before the Chappelle show. Or not for what it's worth, this second one. I think it's for what it's worth. But huge. It was like so good. And then we look back on it after he blew up like, oh my God, that was amazing. They didn't catch the people. They like...
Even then, like we look at those specials as iconic, but even then, like Dave was still like hanging out outside the cellar.
Yeah.
Like he could just be in the street and people might like go, hey, hello, how high or whatever.
Yeah.
Once Chappelle show came out as like you can't be on the street.
But Chris Rock,
to your
Bring
point,
the Pain.
HBO wasn't blowing them up.
Well, I'm also saying like Chris Rock, Bring the Pain blew him the fuck up.
That was transformative.
Yeah. Now they still had that power, but they would catch the guys. They stopped trying to catch the guys, and I think they almost did the Netflix thing without the bankroll. Like we're just getting the big guys. And then it just slipped and slipped and slipped. You could have given Patrice 1 hour. You can give Burrow 1 hour. Before Netflix cracked off.
They gave both of those guys
30s. Didn't give him an hour.
And they were great.
So good. Didn't give him an hour.
And then I would also put most of the shit on YouTube as clips.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's so weird how like some of these networks gatekeep content to their detriment. Like they'll put the whole John Oliver shit on YouTube.
Yeah.
They put the best part of the John Oliver thing on YouTube.
Oh, I thought they put the whole rant.
They put his like rant, but there's actually an hour-long show. They put 20 minutes of that.
There's more to the show than that?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, they got field pieces and shit.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
yeah.
I'm almost certain.
I
there's
had
more to it.
no
No,
clue.
they do have field pieces for sure. And like interviews, I'm pretty sure.
I truly didn't know that.
Yeah, I
thought
forgot
the whole
that
thing
was-
was like
yeah.
a deep investigative piece.
Until y'all said that, I forgot.
Wow. Anywho, so they put that out.
Yeah.
And wow, that's interesting. Yeah. I didn't know the whole show was an hour. That changes my theory on it. Yeah, whatever. It is what it is. Let's see what this Indian woman with amazing hair.
God, I hope this plays.
Nope.
Come on, give me sound. Archer, are you getting sound or no?
I'm not getting anything from you, but I'm sending audio.
Fuck.
I feel like I'm owed an apology.
You're not owed an apology.
No,
I'm
I
not
absolutely-
hardwired in. You're hardwired in.
I
It doesn't
absolutely
work.
am owed an apology.
You're not owed an
Because
apology.
You can't get it to play. Isn't that so strange? You got it plugged in for an hour.
You're not plugged in. I'm
Watching
AirPlay.
Andrew slowly
I'm
build
AirPlaying.
toward his meltdown. If you're not on the receiving end, is so funny. If you're not the guy that you know he's gonna
Oh,
fucking
you don't think
melt
I'm
down
sweating
on,
right now?
it's actually
You think
so
I'm
funny.
not feeling heat.
No, we'll get it up. Anyway, basically what the lady says is, and we can probably insert it or something like that, but she just goes, they did a poll in America and it was, would you rather have illegal Mexicans or legal Indians in this country? And apparently the Trump voters poll, well, you can play it, I guess, on the
Social
computer.
media accounts started running a poll. The question was quite simple. Would Americans rather have illegal Mexicans or legal Indians?
What do you think?
They would rather have illegal Mexicans.
More than
It's not even a fucking
40,000
question.
votes have been cast. And look at the results. Nearly 82% preferred illegal Mexicans. Only 18% said legal Indians. First
I
of all,
love this.
congratulations to all the Trump
I
fanboys
love
in
this.
India. You're finally meeting the real Trump fans. And newsflash, they hate you.
That's so funny.
Okay, so what do you think? What are your thoughts on
This
that?
is good for, I think, any South Asian, whatever. Y'all should see this. Because I think we think that doesn't exist or everybody likes us and we're accepted by everyone. We're not. And that's cool. I don't mind if you guys hate me. I just want us to be more for us.
Who
and
hates
I think
Indians? I'm
anybody
like,
who wants a good job.
Hold on.
Anybody on Twitter.
This is not hate. The question was not, do you hate Indians? It goes, who do you like better, Mexicans or Indians?
Economically, who are you more afraid of
Mark is
coming into
making
your country? That was my other thought.
If you say, hey, who do you like better, a white guy or just like an awesome Mexican, that's going to be a tough battle.
I got to be honest with you. I think Mexicans are the best.
White or awesome Mexican?
That's what people are doing in their head. I was trying to stack the deck. I was stacking the deck. Because some of them are rapists and murderers. Some of them are bad
He's
hombres.
like, white's gonna win every time, so I gotta really stacking the deck.
This is a good question. though.
Just slapped your dog.
My bad.
Okay, white gangs,
Yeah.
which are you imagine like skinheads and shit.
Yeah.
Mexican gangs.
I'm scared of both, to be honest.
Yeah, I am scared of both, but I'm taking
I kind of like Mexican gangs. It's kind of
They
fun.
dress cool.
They dress,
essay,
there's like,
all that shit. Yeah.
They also don't make us look bad.
Low riders.
they don't make us look bad.
You see a Mexican gang, you're like, oh, these fucking, Mexicans. You know?
Yeah.
But if there's a white gang, you're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Looks like everyone's racist.
White gangs need to be cool.
What is a white gang? Like Congress, or what are we talking about?
Yeah, I guess.
No, like the Italians did it the best. They made their gang shit
Cool as fuck.
to the point
Very.
where, and they're exclusive about it. They're like, yo, if you're not from Sicily, maybe if you're from Naples, you get to hang, but like, not
Florence? Firenze?
No, fuck outta
Miles
here.
tried to
Yeah.
join an Italian gang. They said, fuck out of here.
They really-
I swear to God. He tried to join a local Italian gentleman's
You got a lot
club.
of free time.
This was years ago.
You got
Well,
free
don't bring up
reading
Miles.
lots of books.
Don't bring up Miles for the
Going
next
on
hour and a
fucking
half,
3 dates
dog.
in a night.
He's got shooters, bro. You better be careful, bro.
Yeah,
He's
I'm
got,
on 3 dates in a night instead of waking up early and putting the fucking
I'm
courts
so
together
annoyed
on the
because I'm getting
podcast.
this wire, making a vlog about it, and it's not working.
Yeah, he put out a whole YouTube video about what he's doing for the studio, right? It got good views.
It's not working.
It got
I
good
just
views.
bought
I
all
need you to
these-
do the follow-up.
Part two, we're gonna get some
I
views
need
too.
to follow up. I want
Part
to do
two.
that vlog.
And it'll be the thumbnail.
I'm gonna
don't
come
worry,
walk
this'll
around
be
with
in
you
there.
on your whole day.
This'll be
What does
in there.
Miles do when he's not fixing the fucking same cord for the studio for 3 months?
God. Nah. It worked yesterday too, which is
It's
annoying.
better if he gets it out now. Otherwise,
just
it's
let
gonna
it get out of my
build.
system.
He was
And it's
too
gonna be
busy
real
getting
anger.
stood up at the bar, bro. Oh,
Mark
did
told
you
me
know
this
that
story,
story?
bro.
Yo, that shit was legendary.
This is a villain arc, bro. This is how it works. This is how people become serial killers. This is how they do horrible things in life.
It was the first time I ever felt socially inept, and I
Oh, yeah?
totally get.
I don't even know where he's going, but I like their
Yeah,
response.
I think he just got the heat.
What about once a week on the podcast when I ask you to plug the fucking cord in and it doesn't
That's
happen?
just inept. That's not
okay.
social.
All right, fair enough.
Socially, he's pretty good at it.
Technologically enough. Yes. My bad.
I'm bad at
That's
my
on me.
job, but I'm usually pretty good socially.
No, Miles, you're great at your job, and we appreciate your contributions on the show.
He don't
Obviously,
mean that right now.
No, I know.
He means that tomorrow, but today he don't.
Miles got comfy, man. He used to have all this anxiety, be freaking out if everything's plugged in and
He
shit.
loved that about you.
I loved it. It was
You
I
think
had
a healthier
anxiety
human?
So much so that I would at 9 in the morning. I'm outside of B&H every Monday at 8:50 before they open at 9 to get items for the Vivek episode. We got new lenses. We got this thing, and it's just not working, and it's driving me nuts.
No, you're gonna figure it out. We know you're gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
You got that shit. I don't believe you're there every Monday. I'll be honest with you. There's no way. There's no way you're there every Monday.
How many Mondays?
One Monday.
How many Mondays?
3 in a row now. I have vlogs each Monday standing outside of it.
Well, every Monday for the last 3 weeks is different than every Monday. You understand that?
We've only been
It's a
filming
very
3
different
weeks.
sentence. We've only been filming 3 weeks.
He's talking
Since the
about
break.
2025.
Okay, that's a massive. You know you're doing this podcast.
You're right. It worked perfectly before the break.
Do you know
Well,
we've
that's
been doing
what
this podcast almost 8 years? We're going on 8 years.
You're making it worse.
He's just digging down. Don't dig down. You're gaslighting me. You're being a politician. You're being a politician.
Acknowledge his
Miles.
feelings, okay?
Yes.
I'm an
Feelings, and I
idiot.
apologize.
Miles, you're good. Just thank God Tony Hawk isn't here. You're good, brother. You're good.
Tony Hawk sounded like RFK for a whole hour, bro. What the fuck? Got a worm on his brain, dude.
Oh my God.
That shit still haunts me, bro.
Oh God.
Bro.
I pitched Tony Hawk again as a guest, and I said it'd be really funny if Schultz goes, "What's up, everybody? Welcome to Flagrant." Blah blah blah. Just a long intro, and then we got to Tony Hawk, and he has 6 mics on, 2 in front of him.
That's funny.
I fucked up the audio one time.
When?
When we very first did lapel mics, and I was like, guys, I'll find an audio guy. Don't worry. Okay. No one even remembers this. This is
Yeah, the
crazy.
first episode ever in the new studio.
Yeah, I was like, let me find an audio guy to show off our sick new studio. And then I just got a kid through a friend, and I was like, yeah, I got an audio guy, don't worry. And I met with him, and I was like, you think you can do it? He's like, bro, 100%. He was probably like 19 years old. He's like, dude, 100%, I got this. I'm like, not even worried about it at all. He showed up with a fucking Fisher Price set, got like everyone in mics that are like plastic and shit. He sat over there with like fucking 3 dials. None of this shit worked. And,
Here?
Yeah, and Tom had to save it.
Yeah.
And we didn't even get it that close. It was the first episode, if you listen to it compared to the second episode, is pre and post Tom, and it's insane.
But it really laid the groundwork for our relationship with Tom, and so in that way, you're welcome. Doesn't God work in mysterious ways?
Bro, I thought I did when we did the KSI
Alex laid the
episode.
relationship for laid the ground for a relationship with Miles.
Isn't that amazing?
When we did the KSI episode in London, there's a video on Shifty's camera where I'm legitimately like almost in tears calling Tom in the back of a taxi. And I said, I don't know if I recorded that correctly. Can you save the audio? Like full blown meltdown. It's over. The pod's ruined. We flew to fucking London, first time international, and I screwed it all up. I'm going to get sent home early. And he saved it, Tom.
Ah, great. When did you stop having those?
What?
Those like anxious
This
episodes?
motherfucker be walking out of here. He does his therapy here sometimes. He'll be walking out of therapy like, oh, I feel great, man. That's amazing. And every time he comes out and tells me how good he feels, I'm like, man, the episode is cooked. I need to start interrupting this therapy. You're removing all this anxiety. He walks out of therapy like, who needs a cord connecting it to the TV?
Schulte's mom after therapy just an empty cup. Like, yeah, I'll fill you up. Don't even worry. You need some anxiety? I got some extra right here.
Patreon, we doing our best, yo. We doing our best.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plug back in. Plug back in.
I'm in.
Play this fucking video right now.
I'm texting Arch right now. He's got the board muted. I'm sending audio, and it's not getting
Hey,
it.
stop explaining, yo. If you're explaining, you're losing.
Bro,
Just cry, dude.
I'm connected, dog.
You guys are
Oh my goodness.
hilarious.
Oh man.
Mark's laptop does not show up on the hard
Okay.
wire.
No.
Make sure that is plugged in. Take the HDMI out, replug it. Yep.
Damn.
And I want y'all keeping all this in the
It's
episode.
in. It's in.
I want y'all keeping all this in the episode.
All right, hit it. Hit it.
Hit it. Watch. I bet you it works.
Let's see. We just want to talk to the patrons. Miles don't want you guys to talk. Did you know that? That's why he holds your questions
You
for
plugged
months.
into HDMI 3 and it's not showing, Mark. I hate it.
Son, it's not that one?
No, it's HDMI 2.
Are you playing anything?
Dead.
No.
And yesterday for the episode,
Mark,
I came
you
out early,
gay.
plugged Mark's laptop in for him. It was showing. Oh God.
All right, patrons, we're gonna stop down now just for them to figure it out, but we'll be back in a moment. All right, we're back. We just had Tom, the audio guru, come in the room, wiggled the wire, and now it works.
Once again, saves the day.
He did that last week.
Yeah.
He came and he wiggled the wire.
He did that 2 years ago when I fucked with the audio with this kid, and then Tom came and saved it.
Yeah.
He has
Something's
a tendency
up.
to do that.
Something's up.
You think Tom's
You think Tom
sandbagging?
fucks it up so he can? Yeah.
Hero complex?
Oh, that would be genius.
Now we're talking. Now we're talking.
Dude, Tom's a.
Genius.
Also, I have a quick
go.
question. Miles and I got into a big argument.
Yes, please talk.
I'm just gonna leave it open ended, and you guys can decide. Okay?
I have a feeling I know whose side he's on right now.
Go.
Stacking the deck. It's called an alliance. All right. Basically, let's say you were offered, okay, to do heroin in a medical setting. Go to the hospital. They give you medical grade heroin. You try it one time. You go home, and you're living your regular life that you live right now. Mm-hmm. Do you think you could resist the temptation of the urge to do heroin again, or do you think you'd be addicted forever?
Easily.
No chance.
I don't have addictive personality. I can stop.
I have the most addictive personality. I'm obsessed with shrooms. Whoever does that?
But are you addicted to shrooms?
No, but I would get addicted. Heroin's addictive.
Allegedly.
You guys are actually being insane right now.
Yeah, right.
Bro, I go on vacation. I'll smoke fucking cigarettes, like chain smoke
Heroin
cigarettes
is
for
more addictive than all of it. What are you talking about?
cigarettes
I
are
don't-
dirty.
I don't
Smoke
think-
crack right now. See what happens.
I don't think
I'll give you
heroin.
$1,000. Smoke crack one time only.
Nah,
$1,000.
I can't do it. I gotta be a dickhead for me to suck. Let's all
I don't think heroin. I don't think it's that addictive because heroin doesn't take out like top level folks.
How many rich people
And
are
I
doing
think
heroin?
over time, that tolerance, the opioid tolerance builds.
And
I don't
also,
think a one-time.
Why do you do it over and over again?
But it taps into the most desperate
No,
people.
it feels good. You want to keep doing it, but I'm just saying I don't think you're instantly hooked after one time.
It's literally called chasing the dragon. That's a heroin thing.
No, I'm sure it feels good. But like, if you're somebody that has good feelings in your life outside of drugs, I don't think you'll be as addicted as someone like RFK Jr. was addicted to heroin for like 17 years, but still like managed to do other shit.
Yeah,
Right?
okay, but the first part of that sentence is the important part.
Addicted to heroin, meaning he didn't throw his life away. He wasn't like living under a bridge. What I'm saying is like, I don't think it has the ability to take like top level producer, CEO of some business and destroy his life. Whereas cocaine might do that even more. I think
I agree on that.
I think it's it's like also
heroin's
using it
more.
intravenously. I think what happens is like people who are really desperate, they feel no hope. They already have like mental health issues. They're incredibly depressed. They feel this thing and they're like, oh my God, I can feel good. And all I have to do is shoot that in my arm. Amazing. The people who are like doing pretty good in life, they're high level producers. Cocaine is so readily available. You're just at the club and somebody goes, take a bump. You start doing it. You gain a habit. You can fuck some shit up. Heroin is hard to do. Like someone needs to have a needle. Who brings a needle to the club? Like it's not there. So you need to be the type of person that's in these circles constantly. And to be in the heroin circle constantly, you need to be pretty down on your luck.
I think if you do it once, you'll start finding the circles.
That's why
my
I don't
point,
think
too.
you will.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Mark's at the same point. But Andrew made awesome points. Not the same points. Andrew made
Only
awesome
saying
points.
that because you're mad at him.
That's fair. That's fair, but I like it.
We made the same exact point.
You made awesome points. Mark's was, what do you think I'm going to do? Find heroin? And I
Yeah,
was like,
you got to be around
yeah,
heroin. People that do
motherfucker.
heroin all the time.
That is a
do
trunk. I
heroin
hate to
people.
take Mark's side. That's basically a truncated version of what
And then he was like, I don't even know how I would find heroin. And I was like, you could find heroin. I
think it's the needle thing. I think if you could sniff it and get the same results, and you
Yeah.
can't. Like apparently
yeah.
it's just different when you sniff it. But I think if you could sniff it and get the same results, then it would be an issue. But
also
the needle shit is terrifying. Like most people are afraid of needles in general.
Right?
I don't think anyone starts with the needle though. I feel like people smoke it first.
Archer would know.
Archer, hold on. Have you done heroin? This is good.
No, but I had no people that have, and like the wealthy kids I know that have done it, no one's ever like shooting up. That's
So they're either smoking or they're sniffing it,
I
right?
don't know. Arch is
Yeah.
kind of heroin chic over there. Bro.
Yeah, he's heroin chic.
Archer got a heroin vibe.
I completely
Yeah,
believed him when he said it. Yeah. So, and I heard heroin was starting to become, or maybe this is maybe a few years back, but it was starting to become kind of cool in like the hipster scene. You know, so it became a little bit of a party drug, but it never cracked in the same way that Molly went crazy.
ecstasy.
I didn't know you could smoke it. I thought heroin was only shooting it.
Suburb where I grew up, they did an MTV documentary there because so many kids died of heroin overdoses.
But smoking it? Or I thought it was always
But it was like
shooting
high school kids. It was like 12 kids at one high school in 1 year.
Wow.
To the point that MTV was like, what the fuck is going on? Came into a documentary.
I'm afraid to like shoot steroids simply because of the needle.
Yeah.
But if I could like sniff it or just swallow whatever it is, I would do it
yeah,
in a
you would
heartbeat.
swallow for sure.
Hell yeah.
Also, Mark said he wouldn't get addicted to heroin, and I just want to say, in this room, the person who has the most addictive personality would
No
definitely
way,
be
dude.
Mark
Yes.
Gagnon.
No way.
You lit up
What
when
am
we
I
got
addicted
dessert
to?
at that same dinner
How
where we
am I
debated
addicted
this.
to anything, bro?
Dessert came to the table and he went, "Ooh, like you'll love sugar, bro. Heroin is sugar times a billion."
Sugar's more addictive than heroin. And I can quit sugar. I
Are
just don't
you
want
sure
to.
about this? Is that just a thing? It sounds like a thing you just made up. That sounds like a Miles fact.
It is a mouse fact.
Like the audio works.
Yeah, I don't know if it's true. I have no idea. I mean, let's find out. I
But
bet you I
yeah,
can
out
find
of
a study.
everybody here, you get
I'm sure you
the
can find someone to
like you get
support that.
addicted the easiest.
No.
You try one new thing one time and now you're all in on that thing.
That is your thing.
Working out.
Sorry, I'm addicted to self-improvement. Okay.
Yeah, heroin
I'm addicted
would
to being the
improve
best
your
version of
life.
myself. Okay. That's what I'm addicted to.
Yeah, that's,
Yeah, you're addicted.
so if you're addicted to something that has to do with something cool like heroin.
Is sugar more addictive than heroin? Yes.
Yeah.
yeah.
Says
We
who?
all do sugar.
I didn't know nothing even says that. I just read it. You're just convincing, all right?
Oh, that was good. I believe it too.
No. Apparently, cocaine's the most addictive thing.
I believe that. I believe it. And I think it's just so easily accessible. It's like you go into any nightclub in New York City or any city in a fucking America, in the world, there's going to be someone with coke that's willing to share with you.
Yeah.
Like acknowledging you even do heroin is shameful.
Yeah. It is a side effect of coke because you want other people to do it. It's one of the few drugs like that. You know what I mean? Like even like Zins or Nixie, if someone asks you, you're like, fine.
Fuck, yeah.
I'll give you a cig. You know what I mean? But Coke, like everyone that I've been around that does Coke is like, you ready to do Coke?
Yeah.
No. Everyone wants to give
Why are
me
you afraid
cocaine.
of doing coke?
Fentanyl freaks me out. If you give me medical grade cocaine, I'd give it a rip. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, just the idea that I could die doing the dumbest shit ever. I mean, what a lame way to go out.
It's a great drug.
Did you do it at Burning Man? Because they had like fentanyl testing kits.
Even that, I'm like, give me a tester for the tester. You know what I mean? Like, how do I know this tester's right? You know what I mean? I got mad COVID fucking tests that those were wrong. You know,
my ass.
that I had COVID.
You
the
had
whole
COVID.
time.
The best tester is just watching the person you're with do it.
Yep.
Yeah,
Right? Like, you do it. Okay. Did you do this all night? Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll give it a whirl.
You're here.
You know what I mean?
Drug dealers in New York now give out little testing kits when they're giving their drugs. Like if they come home deliver you drugs.
Yeah, Miles is a cokehead. Miles is a big
No,
cokehead.
I literally was just at a party a couple days ago. The drug dealer came up, got a bunch of bags out, and then he goes, "Hey, just so you guys know, here's like a little
That's
like
so
complimentary
sweet.
As they should. Yes.
That's so thoughtful.
at home tester." Yeah, and I was
We
like,
have a testing kit on the table out there for some reason.
A fentanyl testing?
Yeah, there's a fentanyl testing kit on the
What kind
table.
you doing out there?
What's up, guys? We're gonna take a break real quick. So you can fentanyl testing kits.
Yo, can you actually tell somebody out there to bring that into the room?
Yeah.
We should just test other things for fentanyl.
Like energy drink?
Yeah, well, energy drink, a little Zen pouch.
Let's pee on it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird how accepted Coke is. Like, never.
but it's
I'm
the
gonna have, like,
80s, bro.
Still not really accepted in the black community.
really.
Real.
It's still a thing that it's like
Indians
you
be
do
doing
coke.
But that's the remnants from the crack.
The CIA trying to
epidemic,
fuck you guys up.
right?
Nah, we should just call it
Thank
white
you.
people drugs. It's like we don't fuck with white people drugs.
Wait, so what is the like?
Wait, Joey, is this a potential sponsor?
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. So this is just out of curiosity. They know who our fans are. No. So, dude, I love Jamil pitching this to the company. We got fucking drug addicts to listen to this podcast.
Yeah, how would you
Trust
describe
me.
the demo?
Okay, hold on.
My ass was back.
Hold on. Okay. So,
Oh God.
wow,
That's
this is
so funny.
fascinating.
Holy shit, this is the funniest thing we've ever.
I know.
Hey, you know who probably needs this? The motherfuckers we got addicted to Kratom a few years ago.
Bro, we did one ad for Kratom. I'm reading the ad. We're in Miami. We did one ad for Kratom. I'm reading the ad. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this shit? Can somebody do a little deep
We
dive?
fired that ad guy, yo. That motherfucker was like, Joe Rogan loves it. I was
Yeah.
like, I don't. As we were reading it, people are messaging me like, you should
not do this. Yeah.
We never did it again, yo.
Wow.
But if you need your Kratom tested,
It's crazy that people are out here doing fentanyl.
wait, what?
Like people like
season 1 of Euphoria, remember she does fentanyl and says it's amazing? Rue?
Like I don't even know how you.
Crazy show, dude. It's insane.
I know. That show was wild.
She literally says it was like the best feeling in the world. As in reality, it's just taking out thousands of people.
Yeah.
It's like 13 Reasons Why. Remember that movie came out or that show?
Yeah, I don't think it glorified it.
Well, it definitely did. It absolutely glorified killing yourself, and then mad people were killing themselves because they were like, "Oh, I love this show."
Wait a minute, what?
I don't.
You don't remember
what the
this?
fuck you're talking about?
Am I totally off here, Miles? You remember
I think
this?
you're making the thing up. Dude.
No, I remember this being controversial. I didn't know that people were just killing themselves, but I remember the controversy around it.
Yeah, basically, it
Did
was
she
like,
get raped or something?
well, I don't know about all that.
What was the 13th reason? I thought it was the rape. I don't know, I'm curious what the other 12 were, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, this is according to.
I didn't watch the show because this was before my wife made me watch every show with a female lead.
Son, that is the quickest scroll I will do on Netflix.
Yeah.
It's just movies with a strong female lead. Next.
That whole row's eliminated itself.
Sometimes I'll see some shit I do like in there. I'll be like, yo, they labeling this wrong. They got nothing to do with the fact that she's female. She's just good at chess.
You think about it, the main character is actually her boyfriend. That's what it's about.
But yeah, apparently, according to the National Institute of Mental Health, Netflix showed 13 Reasons Why was associated with a 28.9% increase in suicide amongst U.S. youth 10 to 17.
Wow.
Also heard 12 freaks.
Good fucking riddance, dude. Can you imagine killing yourself off a Netflix show? HBO maybe, but Netflix
this is
scripted
great.
content
They get
that
the
make
free-
you kill yourself. We just talked about how it ain't even that good.
They getting the free plug right here. Defend is getting a free plug. Ready? Because this is next level. I like this company. This is the first line,
can't
right?
believe
For the cocaine fentanyl testing kit, right? Welcome to the new era of safety. Yo!
New era.
Yo! Oh my God. The new era of safety is ballsy, bro. That's ballsy shit right there. Defend one. Defend, like, okay. The world's first and only portable fentanyl detection device is the most advanced tool to detect hidden fentanyl dangers.
Oh my God.
This revolutionary device delivers fast, accurate results anytime, anywhere. Built for wherever life takes you.
Or if you're doing fentanyl, you can test if your shit is good.
That's true.
That's true.
Maybe like, yo, there's no cocaine in my fentanyl. This
That's
shit
how we
is
should
pure.
pitch the ads.
Exactly.
This
Yo,
is actually for fentanyl. What's that shit called? Fentanyl.
if you're on a fentanyl
users. God damn, I couldn't think of it.
Wow, this is good, man. This is good.
I thought it was a vape.
I'm actually excited to do this ad.
Yo, the problem with Coke
I could
is
talk
that
myself into this.
Yeah, right?
it's too many hot girls do it.
Coke?
Yeah, like
I was unaware.
They just designed the drug perfectly, right?
What
It's
about
just
Molly?
like,
That seems like the hot bitch drug.
Nah.
yeah, but also it's just like everybody does Molly, but
And then Coke is
yeah.
it's social because then you go to the bathroom every like 20 minutes, half hour, whatever.
That's
so it's
social?
like, yeah, because like you go in a group.
That's funny.
yeah,
It's like cigarettes. It's like cigarettes. You know, you're out having a drink, and then a group of people leave to go have cigarettes, and then it's like you kind of want to go because you don't want to be left behind. That's how it goes.
Yeah, I didn't know cocaine was a thing that you do. I asked my friend one time, I was like, have you ever done coke? And he's like, what do you mean done? I was like, you did a line? And you're like, you don't do a line.
Yeah.
Like, you like, it's a night where like you do a whole bag over the course of 12
Yeah,
hours.
take little bumps or whatever.
I had no idea. I thought it was like a pill.
Because
Like,
whenever you see in the movies, they use the little box cutter to make the line perfect and shit. You never see people doing coke
They
like
do
that.
key bumps and like off
Yeah.
their pinkies and shit.
I saw rails being done. Shocked me.
I
Where?
saw
It's cold in here.
Kid I grew up with.
Yeah.
Try to blur that, bleep that. As soon as he
doctor
moves
now.
to New York, he's coming out of the bathroom just doing this, and I'm like, what's going on here? And then he gets thrown out of the club, and then his friends were like, yeah, man, he's doing too much coke. And I was like, what happened? Wow. Then I went to his bachelor party, and he said to me, he goes, I'm glad you're coming. You're going to see some things you don't like, and I'm going to love it. And then he's just doing rails. And I remember he told me, it's the best, dude. It's like instant coffee. And I was like, drink coffee, man.
Yeah, they already have
Wait
instant
5
coffee.
minutes.
They
Like,
make
this is
instant
crazy.
coffee.
Yeah, they make instant coffee.
Yeah, it's not like coffee at all.
Yeah, it's not.
bro, I follow this guy. This guy's an absolute legend, bro.
What is it like?
around in my body, which is a miracle.
Oh,
It
wow.
really is. You know what I mean? I couldn't do a week. I was really struggling to do a week. So to be 100 days sober on the day where I go and find out about my nose job, like I go for the pre-op today, which I'm buzzing about at Charing Cross Hospital. So it's a fucking great day. And I'm at the rehab where I went to like for half of the day, going to spend half of the day there, then travel up to London, and then get home, go to a meeting. So a fucking busy day for me. You know what I mean? It's good. Like, it's fucking good. Like, a gift of sobriety is not fucking worrying about where my next line's coming from. Like, not fantasising over that. Do you know what I mean? I don't fantasise over it. Don't get me wrong, there was some good times, but all good things come to an end. Do you know what I mean? They really do.
So what happens to a
at the
guy's
comments.
nose like that?
Imagine how the first line will hit after 100 days sober.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wait, you're wondering how his nose got like that?
Yeah, so what happens? It just completely erodes the
Yeah, it just
cartilage in
breaks
your
it.
nose?
Yeah.
Yeah, your septum goes and then it's over.
Does that happen to Artie Lang?
Oh,
seen
yeah.
Ari
This shit
like
is
that.
crazy.
Yeah, like Artie's nose is like a little squishy.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'Cause I'm assuming it just like erodes the cartilage. I don't know.
Can picking your nose change your nose at all?
I
Bro,
don't think
must.
so.
Bro, one time I
must-
got a
like,
sinus
it's
infection.
Probably
I,
a lot.
I swear to God, bro, I got a sinus infection. My septum shifted. I swear, I really think it
You
did.
can get nosebleeds, infections, damage to the nasal septum, and chronic nasal irritation.
From what, picking it?
Yeah,
nose?
and social stigma. That was the last one. So
Oh, that's happened to me. Remember, I was caught digging in 4K.
That was so funny.
Wait, where is it? Where is
That
it?
was
in the
Miami.
Brooklyn studio. No,
Yeah.
it's Brooklyn, I think. He's digging hard, just like going at it. And then someone DM'd all of us like, "You, the fuck is my doing?" Because it wasn't like a casual,
he was digging.
No, I love digging, bro. I love nose picking. Yeah, that's never gonna
Me
happen.
too, dude. It's
Yeah,
the
that
best.
shit is fire. I don't eat them. That shit is weird as fuck. But like, I'll roll it up and flick it. I'll play with it for a little bit in my fingertip.
I love it. I've told you guys this before, but I do it in every Uber, and the Uber driver knows I'm not packing that to go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he gotta know that that's staying in his car.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I'm just picking, and then my hand goes out of his rear view mirror somewhere, and it's just wiping on seats, and you know, it is what it is.
We all got nasty shit.
I get
Mine
weird.
is the hotel shit.
Oh God, Al.
What is the hotel
Al texted
shit?
me.
Oh,
Being in a hotel
disgusting.
yesterday.
every hotel I go to, I just come on the floor on the side. You don't get out of the bed. Because I don't want to get out of bed.
Face would.
Every hotel you go into, bro.
Every hotel.
There's 3 or 4 drops of cum in every hotel. Imagine
Put a
that.
towel down or something.
I don't want to get out of bed. That's too much
Put a towel
work.
preemptively.
Nah, it started. I got the feeling while I was laying in bed.
Like, he flirted himself.
I know I'm never coming back.
I know. That's what bothers me.
So look, I tried to do it this past week in Miami, and porn's blocked out there.
Yeah.
Every site. So I had to go to my highlight reel.
You get a VPN, bro.
Oh man, I had to watch some Flashback
You had to see the whole one?
Friday.
You had to go deep?
Yeah, that was nice.
The huddle highlights?
Yeah, that was nice.
No respect.
Got to make that camera roll small so you can scroll by the year.
It's crazy that you act like you jerking off, you're in the heat of the moment. You know what I mean? Like, you act like you're like with a girl. You're like, yeah, I don't want to set up a towel. Like, I already got it going.
Yeah, you have all the time to set up that situation.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's when I wake up. Sometimes
Buddy,
it's when I
let me tell you
walk
something.
in the door. It's like I have to christen it.
Hold on. The second you get in, put a towel down. You're gonna jerk off at some point. You're going.
Now it's a thing. Now it's like a thing that I want to do.
It is Thanos. You jerking off.
He picks his nose when he gets into the Uber.
Okay, yeah, yes.
Not on the floor.
Do you think those are the same? Would you rather eat a booger or some cum?
Yeah. Who's eating
Another
cum?
man's
It's on the floor.
Women?
I'm saying cum is disgusting.
But it's on the floor.
It's exactly.
But he's not walking on it.
I'm not
can
walking
avoid
on
The
it.
next
You
guest is
are.
walking. Exactly.
But
he's not worried about the next guest.
That's the coolest shit I've
Are
ever
you
heard
sure?
in my life.
Wait, you thought
but he's-
Alex is concerned about other people?
I'm saying it's the worst thing I've This motherfucker be lecturing me about not tipping a barista. Everybody in the world walking on your cum.
No, that's come on.
You're out of your fucking mind. I
You're
fired
Hitler,
every
bro.
government employee before I asked myself in my cum.
So you're not tipping baristas, bro.
As many Jews as you had stepped on, as many kids you had stepped on, you worse than Hitler. Billion kids getting stepped on every fucking time you come.
Didn't they not kids yet?
Yeah, that's it. Tell yourself.
Can we say
I
the
jerked off in the hotel bathroom while my nanny was playing with Shiloh.
in the hotel?
I'm okay with that. Closed doors. I like the doors open.
That's almost cheating.
She saw
If your dick goes out too close vicinity to
I
another
closed the
lady.
door and everything like that.
Yeah, what are we doing?
But
The
I'm
nanny's there all the
being
time.
away.
Was he
What
not supposed to jerk off?
Say again?
What are you hearing?
I don't know. She's just trying to talk baby talk to the.
Were you in the shower, I
to
assume?
Shiloh. Yeah, I'm in the shower. the shower's going.
That's your own little world.
But you're a screamer.
If you did it like by the door, that'd be crazy.
He's
That'd be
known as a
crazy.
screamer, bro.
That is crazy though, right?
No.
Well, it depends how you left.
Shower on, shower off. Those are very different jerks.
Yeah.
Shower off jerking, that's fucked.
That's desperate.
Shower on, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't even know what's going on out there.
Yeah,
This is
exactly.
my world.
Yeah, you're just rubbing your
It's
body.
like a different room damn near at that point.
Yeah, that's true, but it does feel so dangerous. Like,
Yes. That was Mark the first time in your shower. Ooh, I'm so
My defense, that was a shower on, okay? Shower. I just thought it was gonna go.
He's like,
I thought
I
it was
can
gonna
get
go.
fired for this shit.
The danger added to it, bro. The danger added. I didn't think he was gonna look in the drain.
even the drain, it was your shit is thick. The water pressure don't even get rid of it. You would think the water pressure would get rid of it. Did you jerk off backwards?
What do you mean?
Like,
Not
I
laying
think
down.
you jerked off the same direction as the water.
Yeah, did you go towards the
You gotta
drain or
go
what?
towards the drain. I think you
Yeah, I
went to
did,
the wall.
bro. No, towards the
Nah,
drain,
bro, because that shit was too high up in the shower.
Things get crazy,
Nah, he
bro.
had the water on his ass.
Yeah.
It was an enema, bro.
Yeah.
It was an enema.
It's definitely
Can't say I'm not clean. I'm clean,
crazy.
bro. I'm clean.
I don't even think it was an enema because you didn't have coffee back then.
That is crazy.
That's
Nah,
a
you're
good
crazy
point, bro.
for that one, bro. Can we get a fucking go?
Mine's ain't more dirty than that shit. Like,
Yours is way more dirty.
no, we step on nasty shit all the time. He's picking his nose and grabbing the same door.
Can I ask you a question
you're
about that?
touching his
No.
boogers all
I'd
the
rather
time.
touch his burgers than step on your cum.
Really?
Yes. Are we fucking crazy?
I'd rather roll
Are
around
we
in boogers
fucking
than touch
crazy,
your
Al?
cum.
Yeah, no one wants to touch your
Are you out
cum.
of your fucking
No,
mind,
but it's
dude?
on the floor.
This
It's on
is
the bottom
most
of your
retarded
feet.
you've ever been.
You have monkey feet already. It
exactly.
doesn't matter.
More disgusting?
It might fix him.
No, that's some arrogant shit to say. That's disgusting, dog. You're an animal.
Damn, I think that was
Everything
that bad.
he does is less disgusting than that. And everything he does.
I'll be honest.
Shit with the door open.
I'm not that.
Scratching his ass and then smelling it and staying in
You
bed.
don't put it on fucking on us.
He's next to his wife.
That's also a
That's
health check.
nasty.
I farted on my wife a couple times, I'm sure.
Scratching
Probably
your
on
ass.
purpose.
It smells like shit and staying in the
No,
bed.
that's just a solid
That's
fart.
fine.
That's also a
What are you
health
talking
check.
about?
It didn't smell that bad.
She smelled it.
When you all right, here. When you scratch your ass and then you smell your fingers and you can smell it, does that mean it's underneath the nail?
Yeah,
Yeah.
1000%.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Exactly.
That's
also-
gross.
This guy is
This is
wild.
still
He
worse.
farted in front of us yesterday, but like a smelly one.
Yeah.
And then we were like, "Oh, bro, that smells so bad." He goes, "Oh, y'all sniffed it all up, lucky."
yeah, I don't like it when you guys do that. I don't like that.
It wasn't even a sorry. You're just like, "Damn, give me some."
Can we get some Patreon questions?
Well, we're gonna try.
Or Miles just has to read it in whatever the accent you think the guy is.
Oh, that's good.
All right, are you guys
I like
ready?
that.
Are you guys ready? Oh, please, for the love of God, work.
No, it's gonna work.
It's
bro.
gonna work. You
It's
win with it.
absolutely gonna work.
Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Is this me still?
Tom wiggled it.
Come on, bro. It's just playing now incredibly fast.
Even the questions?
Like everything.
What? How is that even possible?
Yo, include this. You gotta include this. You gotta include this in the episode.
How is that even
Yo,
possible?
fuck Miles, man. For real. For real. From the bottom of all of our hearts, fuck Miles. Man.
I mean, that's. I don't even know
Oh my
if that's
God.
really like.
In the meantime, you want to talk about the academic stuff?
Yeah, why don't we just talk academics?
Mark, open your laptop.
Yo, patrons, listen, we're trying our best here. You know, Miles has failed us once again. Despite having all the free time in the fucking world, he has managed to fuck the thing up for 3 weeks in a row. It's really not that difficult a thing,
On the
right?
ticket, they call that failed smile.
He's got his failed smile cooking right now. Anyway, so we're going to find a workaround. But in the meantime, Alex, can you break down this academics thing?
Can you break it down? I don't know all
So
the story.
I've seen a clip of him and a couple other streamers talking to this kid who's like 15 years old, a young guy.
Okay.
And he's also a streamer.
And he's also a streamer. And they're asking him, like, have you gotten pussy? Or they're asking him, like, sex questions. And then they're like, would you fuck a girl that blah, blah, blah? Talking hypothetically about her fucking younger people as well, him fucking younger people as well, but just asking him questions about his sex life, essentially.
So, wait a minute. They're talking about him having sex with girls that are underage, but
Yeah.
he's also
Would-
underage.
Yeah, he's also underage. Would you have sex with a girl in your high school if she blah, blah, blah?
Okay.
You wouldn't? Why wouldn't you? Blah, blah. And then they're kind
Yeah.
of like, when he's saying no, they're like, why not? Why wouldn't you? Why don't you
Right.
get some whatever?
Yeah.
And
Then asks him, there's this other streamer, Playboy something, who he's just like kind of the top guy right now, like him and Kai. And the young kid is a big fan of his. So Ack was like, oh, well, what if Playboy wanted to hook up with you? Would you fuck him? He's like,
As a guy?
yeah. And so the
Ack asked the gay question?
Ack,
Yeah.
yeah.
But he would never ask that.
It's a white kid.
Oh.
So he looks a little uncomfortable and he's like, no, guys, I'm not gay. Like, he's like, looks a little uncomfortable. He's like, oh, would you just suck his dick then or whatever? So it's like, it got inappropriate. Well, it's inappropriate as a 15-year-old kid, but it just got weird.
I'm not as bothered by this because I'm sexist probably, but if it was a girl, I'd be like, that's fucking crazy. Ban this guy from everything.
Oh yeah, I don't.
As a guy, I'm like, yeah, it's not cool. I wouldn't do it, but like, we banning the guy?
Without knowing anything other than what you said, it sounds like Ack was doing white boy fun, and he was like, it's fun to do gay stuff.
Yeah.
And tried it for the first time and then ended up doing pedophile stuff. That's so funny.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, white guys will be like, yo, you want to fuck a kid, right?
Yeah.
And like he's trying it for the first time. Everyone's like, no,
Come on, Ack.
you did it wrong.
That's so
You did it
cool,
wrong.
Ack. What a good take.
Poor guy.
Yo, yeah, this is one of those things where like I wonder if you had a younger male cousin, if you would have the same conversation with him.
I would.
So it's like, but at the same time, you know that you're on a corporation's platform
Exactly.
that's going to have an issue with it. So
Yeah, to
you
me,
can't
that's
be
still a
surprised.
private conversation between me and my cousin. I'm
Yeah,
not
but so
doing that
this is this
combo
weird thing
online.
where like people are gonna publicly chastise him, like, I can't believe you did this. And it's like, man, you got a younger cousin who's 16 or 15 where it comes by the house and you like, yo, so what's up? You getting after it?
Yeah.
Like, what's going on? You got some pussy yet?
Yeah.
No, what are you talking about? Like, man, stop playing. I know you getting some fucking pussy. We're gonna take you to the strip club or whatever. Yeah, but you also gotta know you're on Twitch.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he fucked up. I think people who don't like Ack are using this as
Oh, of
ammo
course, they're gonna
and
use
that's
this ammo.
what's fanning it all.
So yeah, and this is the perfect example. They're going, you're a groomer. It's like, he's not trying to groom. It's the Elon Swastika shit. It's
Yeah.
like, he's not trying to groom. He's trying to have like absurd, inappropriate conversations.
Yeah, and all the guys get wrapped up in trying to be funnier than one another, which we've all done. This
Right.
is just an inappropriate thing, but like you can tell Ack is just trying to be as funny or funnier than everybody that's making the jokes, so they kind of start one-upping, and that's where it gets inappropriate. But like,
But they could all just
contextually,
go. They could all just go, yo, we're on a corporate platform. This is inappropriate over here. And acknowledge that it's inappropriate, while at the same time be like, listen, we're obviously not trying to groom this fucking kid. Like,
Yeah.
this is the perfect example.
And I think Ack did apologize and
He did.
he took full accountability.
It's
for
like,
it.
yo,
Yeah.
it was dumb. It was like a stupid thing to do. That being said, this is the tricky thing. People throw the crazy allegation on you.
Yeah.
So now people naturally go, man, that wasn't what it was. And it looks like you're acting like nothing about it was inappropriate for a private company's streaming platform. And then the conversation becomes, these people are defending groomers. It's like, whoa. We're saying we don't really think that he was grooming the kid.
Yeah.
While we do understand that like Twitch is a platform.
Yeah.
They could do whatever the fuck they want to do.
yeah,
And good for Ack for at least acknowledging that it wasn't the right place to do it. But I think you're right. Like if you got a younger cousin that's a dude, a girl's weird. But if you got a girl, the conversation would be like, you better not be getting with any guys.
Yeah. It's exact opposite.
Which is still like weirdly like it's the opposite of grooming, but like it's a sexual conversation. You're alluding to sex, but you're like, you better be those guys try to get at you, better not fucking do that. But you're still having like a contextually sexual conversation.
Yeah.
So it's like you're operating within the inappropriateness, but since you're saying don't do it, it's completely okay. Yeah, it's tricky. But we just got different standards for dudes, man.
yeah, 1000%. That's
And
what I'm saying.
yo,
I'm sexist.
if
It
you
doesn't
don't-
bother me as much as it would if it was a girl.
And low key, if you ask like gays about this shit, I don't think gays give a fuck about how old the boy is, bro. I know that's a crazy. Like, I mean,
All right. You want to rephrase?
yeah. Let me rephrase it. Gays are
okay with
rapists.
that word. Yeah.
Gays are rapists. No. What I'm trying to say is like the gay age for like consent, I think is different than the straight age for consent. Like straight dudes, you're looking at that 18, you're like, it's 18. If you're a law-abiding straight dude. I think gay dudes are like, yo, he was at the club.
How old were you when they tried you?
15 probably. These motherfuckers looking at me crazy.
Yeah. No, I knew a kid in my high school that was like 16, 17, hooking up with a teacher from a different school.
But I also think they look at it.
Like-
Hold on, no, deadass. This is it. I think they look at it. You know when like a 16-year-old boy.
I'm already going to hell.
no,
I might as well
no.
just have. Oh,
A 16-year-old boy
Oh, sorry.
fucks their teacher. That's a female.
Oh.
We look at the dude and we're like, yo, you clap the teacher's cheeks. Like, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I think gay dudes look at it the same way. Because they don't look
That
at
would
it
make
as
sense.
being taken advantage of or abused. It's like if you're a 16-year-old gay dude, you want dick.
Yeah.
And you could get the whatever guy's dick.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel as crazy. 'Cause when I was 16, I was trying to fuck.
Yeah. No, that makes
And if
perfect
a,
sense.
if a
yeah.
girl at 25 trying to fuck me at 16, I'd be like, let's let it rip.
go.
Yeah.
So I do think there are different standards. Now, if I found out there was some, 25-year-old, 30-year-old butch lesbian raping young women, I'd be like, that's wrong.
Yeah.
Women shouldn't be fucking young girls, man. And neither should men. Men shouldn't be fucking young girls either. But consensual. Oh, I saw
Consensually
one.
adulting.
I saw a good one. I would send it to you. We can't play it, but I saw a good one. Bro, these Brits know what they're doing, bro. They really know what they're doing. Look at this video right
Someone
here.
topped it 10,000 in a day.
Nah, look at
That'd be great.
1,058.
look at this. Hold on
11
a
hours?
second.
No, the two bitches are beefing.
Look at this shit. Oh yeah, they are. I want to talk about that, but look at this shit right here.
I've got, the faggot king here, Richard, to tell me about faggots. You've got, starting now, because this is a cookery program, you see, you've got 30 seconds to explain to me all about faggots, all about black country cooking, without mentioning the word black country once. That should get him going, shouldn't it?
That should be very exciting. There we go. Yes, well, I'll try that now. Here in the area, as I say, we are very famous for our faggots and peas, and in this particular area of the Black Country,
that's one.
The faggots and peas are as though like Yorkshire pudding is to Yorkshire, and we're very proud of the traditional Black Country food of faggots and peas.
Right.
That's crazy. What are they talking about?
It's like a meatball.
Oh,
it's just but you know how like they call cigarette or whatever like that, and the whole time we're like, oh, they were calling that before we called gay people that. I'm starting to think they just naming food or other inanimate objects after homophobic slurs,
so
and they just
drop it.
And that is a kind of like cheeky version of British humor.
Yeah. That's what they would do.
Bro, this shit look delicious.
Yeah, you wouldn't put that.
Yo, that is hilarious.
Balls of meat, minced cutoff, pork.
That looks great.
Right? It's a cheap
I think
food.
I like yo.
So what are we gonna make?
This guy.
Oh, wait. I think more.
Or there might be some other. What's the other?
Why don't we just bring them over?
Oh, this is the one we know and love, though. This is the unit.
What is this one?
It's a unit of weight used to measure iron or steel rods or bars totaling
That
over
makes
120
complete
pounds.
sense, to be honest with you.
Wow.
Oh, look, my nickname. Isn't that great?
Is that the name of your clothing line?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, can we get a Patreon question?
Absolutely, dude. I cannot wait to share with
Confidence
you.
you have is awesome. Dude.
We're gonna get a
Come on.
Patreon question. I got a good feeling.
Do the one with the cat. It's fun.
All right, let's see what we got.
Here we go.
Please play. Please play. Please play.
Here we go.
Bro, it's gonna play. Let's see what FA got to say, bro. Come on.
What's up, Cucks? Alex. Mwah. All right. Let's all be real. We all want to know.
That was good. You really just kissed him, man.
Let's go inch
that's
for
crazy.
inch. Who got the biggest schlong? Who got the smallest? Who got
Smallest.
the girthiest? We all want to know. Don't sugarcoat it.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
Why
Let's
is
go.
there a cat
Smallest.
asking it, bro?
That caught me. I love that question.
All right, Miles, what you got?
I don't have the biggest dick. Al got it.
Yeah.
Wait, why do you think that?
Because Al says he's got a 9.5 inch.
Yeah,
dick.
but that's how you know he doesn't.
I mean, if he's saying it.
All right.
Do you really think that Al's dick is that big?
No, me and
What's
Mark talked
crazy? You
about
said
this.
your dad's dick is bigger.
It is.
What is your dad's dick?
Bro, his shit, he might have like a...
Maybe he's a shower, not a grower.
No,
You saw it hard?
No, he was soft and just... I'm telling you, it was swinging.
Maybe his
But
dick
that-
shrinks to get
That
hard.
shit could be.
But I was young and
like
so
a slinky.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
It's long like that, but in order for it to really get rough and thick,
Yeah,
it
bro,
has to
I knew a
condense.
kid in high school, swear to God, he had a huge penis. Okay. He would pull it out all the time at parties.
Yeah.
And we called him the Hammer. I swear to God, they said it on TV when he went up to
White people are.
when he went up to bat, they called him his name, the Hammer, last name.
Okay.
And then
I'm pretty sure you can share this information.
Yeah.
You can use his real name. He's not
Yeah.
going to be upset about
Yeah.
it.
Johnny Jones, dude, the Hammer. We just call him the Hammer. But according to reports, when it's hard, it's the same size.
I mean, how lucky is he, though?
That's
Crazy.
Solid. Very
But
solid.
it was like a 6-inch piece just like hanging from him. And he would whip it out and like hit beer cans and shit.
But think about how awesome that is, because only a few girls are going to see your hard dick.
yeah.
Yeah.
But like,
Everyone sees
everyone's seeing your soft dick.
Hammer, that's funny.
Would you rather have that? What would you rather have?
Yeah, shower, not a grower is the move.
I would have a shower to have a shrink. It's like the fuck.
I'm only disappointed in one woman like that.
Yeah, like I don't. Like,
I'm
no,
impressing everybody else.
it's not like it's growing to be 9 inches. It's growing to be an average penis. You know what I mean? Like no one's seeing my penis grow, and being like, "Whoa!" So I'd rather have it be the same size the whole time.
Yeah.
yeah, not even a question.
probably
Al, your
sure.
dad has a 10-inch dick.
Yeah, it's huge.
How do you know it's hard? How big it is hard?
No, it was hanging down.
He's saying it was hard. It was big as fuck soft.
But maybe it was one of you said you hang down when you're hard,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like, I'd still get up.
like a willow.
Yeah, his was just it was flaccid and yeah.
How are you so sure it was flaccid?
He's showering at the sink. Like, why would he be hard in the bathroom? Sometimes he would take bird baths when he's like rushing.
Oh, he was showering in the sink.
Yeah,
Rushing
like he'll
to-
just like rushing, just like do that type of shit.
Rushing.
What?
Rushing to do what?
To leave for work.
For work.
When he's still left.
His work when he calls other bitches?
Nah, this will be in the morning. And we all share in one bathroom, so it's like, all right, he's in the fucking sink, I'm in the shower.
Oh, maybe that's why he left. He just wanted his own
like,
bathroom.
we didn't do it at the same time naked, holding each other. You know?
Al, when he left, did it just slide by a minute later?
Try to grab it on the way out.
Nah,
come back.
My daddy is a hog, bro.
But yeah, if your dick hangs down too much, you might have that might be a disability.
No, when I'm hard, it gets up. But it's 90. Yeah, points up. Mine doesn't point. It just straight 90.
I mean, mine used to.
Like it's like Elon giving a salute. That's mine.
I mean, yeah, what are you working with here, bro?
I think you got the needle. You got a really skinny long one or what?
I mean,
do you have to pack the condoms? you got to do a little double knot on that. Have you ever had a condom slip off?
Only after I nutted.
Yeah, and were you fucking still after you nutted?
No, but I got scared though. Like it was like I'm pulling out, and then it was in there, and I was like, "Oh, I got a bitch pregnant again."
But because you nutted too fast, and you're like, "Let me give her a few extra pumps."
Yeah.
Yep.
Remember when Al said that he got women pregnant, but never nutting inside him?
Oh yeah, what was that lie about? You were saying that yesterday.
It's not a lie.
You said you never came in a woman.
I never came like tried to come in a woman, but it was always I pulled out, and then I just would wipe my dick off, and then I would go back in and try to continue. But that gets bitches pregnant because there's still some cum in your dick. And I used to do that all the fucking time.
That's crazy. Hold on. So you
Wait.
I thought it had to be a big concentration trying to like go for the egg. And I thought if like you nut most of it out, this is my younger years. I haven't had a scare in a while. I'm doing good.
Let me ask you a question. When you ever
You were
like
like 30.
No.
when you poured like a can of Coke out, right? And you like poured all of it out.
Yeah.
And there'd still be like a little inside of it.
Yes.
Did you not think that that's how your dick worked as well?
Yeah, but I also thought it had to be a big concentration. You remember the movies? There was always a lot of fucking sperm going for the egg. If it's just one or two, they usually didn't get there.
What do they teach you in school?
It's crazy, right?
I was fucking. How about that? How about that?
Yeah, bro.
You wish you
You're
were
too
doing what I-
addictive in your personality to like. Thank God you were a virgin. Because if you were fucking girls, you would have had one pregnant guaranteed.
Oh yeah. And also, I had no game, so I had to chase these bitches. I'd have lost all my money. Like I'd have been like, it would have been a nightmare on every front. Weak dick all over the place. Just we don't need all that. Yeah. Whew, thank God.
Yeah, coming in a girl, I guess, is terrifying.
No, it's the coolest thing in the world, and then it's terrifying.
I would see that is one thing I never experienced.
How many Plan Bs you think you bought, Miles?
Oof.
Oh, I don't know. Their stock's up.
You get the Costco generic Biden.
I
wholesale?
always buy it though. I have friends who are like, "Hey, you split it with her." I'm like, "No, just buy it. Just don't."
No, that's decent. That's decent.
There are guys that you know that are splitting the Plan B.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah, I hang out with some real shitheads.
How much is a Plan B?
Wait, but you would go and buy
$50 they can't pay?
Yeah, they're like 25.
But
We both
you would
hanged
buy
up.
it?
Yeah.
Oh, I never actually bought one.
Yeah, I
I
don't think
always
you've
sent
ever-
them to get it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you also
that
had
didn't work.
4 of
No,
them.
I gave them the money, but I would never go. That's
Yeah.
embarrassing.
But yeah, that's why.
So when they got their scoop scoops, were you with them?
No.
Wow, dude.
God damn.
Thank
Al.
God you've changed.
Do you know if they got it?
Crazy.
You're a horrible person.
I'd pick them up. Somebody needs to be there to pick them
Fucking
up.
carpool. Isn't my man's in the drop-off line?
Because back in the day, used to be a
Honking
little
and shit.
anesthesia. So
No, never wrong. You didn't want to be
So
known.
they just wobbling out, and you're just in the car, roll down the window. Yeah.
Crack the window. There's no way he rolled it down. He'd go,
yeah, I'm not gonna sit there with another bunch of bitches that gotta get scooped. That's crazy.
Bro.
wow.
I mean, that is wild.
You know, some of them didn't get the Plan B pill.
Nah, I'd make sure. Like,
How?
I wouldn't buy it.
How'd
but
they get
They
pregnant?
would walk into the store, buy it, and then I'd make sure to see that they took
If
it.
they were pretty, you would have walked in with them.
No.
And you would have let everyone know too. You'd be walking up to everybody at CVS like, "Excuse me, where do I get the Plan B? Excuse me, do you know what a Plan B is in the CVS? Because this girl might have a baby inside her from me coming in her. Look how hot she is." Yeah, if you sending them in alone, that's a rough
God, dude.
Dogs.
That's a rough situation.
Say?
Woof woof.
Also, splitting it is kind of feminist, though. Just be like, hey, we both did this.
Yeah.
We're both part of it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that-
we were.
is that
Nah,
what-
I always paid.
No. How
How long did you stay after the
Feminism's
ugliest girl you
gay.
slept
I'm
with?
sexist.
How long did you stay after the ugliest girl you slept with? Like, what's the duration of time after orgasm with the ugliest girl?
No, back in the day, we used to kick them out as soon
But
as
like,
we-
give me the how
Cute
fast?
girl got kicked out too or no?
Yeah. I don't like cuddling.
Oh, you do home
Only
games.
if I'm in love. But cuddling shit, you gotta go.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh God, I love cuddling. I think I freaked a girl out once. We didn't even fuck, but like I cuddled her all night. That girl left in the morning and never answered a text again. She was like, "This guy's a fucking weirdo, dude. He didn't even try to have sex with me. He was just cuddling me all night."
Yo, that is weird.
Yeah, you know what's even more weird? When she walked out and saw my family eating breakfast.
See, no good deed, bro. No good deed. You try to be a nice guy. This is what happens.
Back in the day, my mom would offer him breakfast. I'm like, God, I want to fuck out.
Just
Bro.
go to their place.
Did they eat the breakfast?
A couple of them did.
I will say, not having sex until you're married, while noble, you miss out on like a lot of incredibly
It wasn't worth it.
uncomfortable, hilarious situations. Yeah,
What are you talking about?
yeah, I'm glad that
worth
you're
it.
acknowledging it.
Wasn't
Just
worth it.
for the story, it's funny.
I know, yeah, that's the problem. Yeah, I missed out on funny stories.
Not
That's
for
what I
real.
missed out on.
You did.
No, because honestly, like the fucking isn't that great most of the times. But like
Oh, see, I don't know that.
that's the thing.
Right.
But the stories are hilarious. Like Jamil used to shit the exact same time every single day in our apartment, right? Right before he went to work, he would light up the bathroom. There was one toilet. So these girls would, I remember a girl walking out of my room once, going into the bathroom after Jamil and just going, huh? She made like an audible sound, like she smelled gasoline without realizing it was around.
And we all have a story of like traveling mad far for some pussy.
Bro, that's the next Patreon question.
No way.
Seriously?
Like 2 or 3
Light
down.
it up.
Yeah.
Light that one up.
I can't. Mark
Is it this one?
All right, it's only like my 6th time recording. I was trying to keep it under a minute, but you said 40 seconds, so here we go again. What's up? I'm Justin. First of all, throw you some flowers. I love the show. I appreciate all the various
Love you,
topics
Justin.
and perspectives y'all cover, and then of course the humor as well. My question for you guys today comes down to this: what's the furthest out of your way you've gone to get laid? And I think Mark and Akash have kind of funny answers to this because, of course, they waited till marriage. And if you ask me, that's
I went
kind of
31 years
far
out
out of the way, you know. Miles, Alex, I'd be curious to hear your side of this because I'm suspicious.
All right, what's the furthest you went out?
Boston.
New York to Boston.
New York to
Amtrak or
Boston.
drove?
Drove.
Nah.
Drove.
Went back the same night?
Same night.
Yo.
Crazy.
At least you didn't take the Chinatown bus. That'd have been some shit.
Was it like a dry spell and you just need to
No, so it was me and 2 of my dudes, and then we were meeting up with like girls from some college. So we went to some college bar. I got head. One of them hit, and then we drove back.
You drove to Boston for a head?
Yeah.
God damn.
Nah, that's crazy.
Wow.
I'll be honest, I don't think I went that far.
No, must you not?
Yeah, I don't think
He had
like,
a joke about how you wouldn't go to Staten Island.
yeah, but like
When you're in Manhattan and you got a nice little setup, I feel
Yeah,
like
I imagine
but
that's
my
easy.
nice little setup until I was in my 30s was my
true.
parents'
That's
house.
true.
exactly.
But they don't know that till after.
But yeah, that's what I mean. A nice setup. They're
It was
down with it. Like,
amazing. My mom would be drinking Coors Light 40s by herself, watching ballet on TV. And the girl, I'll tell you that about that one girl. I opened the door. My mom was eating cheese, drinking 40s, and drinking 40s. That's hilarious. Eating cheese
with a white shirt?
drinking 40s with a white shirt on and underwear. And and I opened the door. We were making down the elevator. I opened the door. She sees my mom eating cheese, drinking 40s. My mom goes, "Oh, hello," and she just goes, "Ah!" and then closes the door and leaves.
So good. Oh my God. Oh my
I was like,
Mrs. Doubtfire.
yo, deadass, I'm shocked that like more girls haven't said like, yo, Andrew was crazy in his 30s. I used to go to his house with his whole family there. Like his dad wearing just a t-shirt to the bathroom, his mommy eating cheese, drinking 40. Bro, it was crazy. It was wild times.
Wow.
And my mom would like never sleep.
You had good location because you being in Manhattan, it's easy to come.
That's what I'm thinking.
No
I'm like,
bitches
you
going
got,
to Far Rockaway.
exactly. You got AC, like, and my parents are here.
Yeah. My parents are here.
Yeah. I'd be like, yo, you want something to drink? I'd be like, all I got is like water or whatever. And then I go, I can see my parents got some shit.
Yo, you are a man already too, which is crazy.
You were on TV every day.
That was the other thing. I'm like, yo, why you tripping? Like, I'm on TV. I'm taking care of my parents or whatever.
Oh, that's what you went
yeah, 100%. I got to take care of my parents. I got to take care of my
that's
family.
good.
I got to be
That's
close
good.
to my family in case they need me.
Damn.
You never try to hide it?
Nah. We would just come home late. I'd be like, please be asleep. I'd open the door. My mom just with a wheel of cheese on a plate. Just a wheel of cheese on a plate.
But a 40 is
and a
great.
40. For some reason, she got in the 40s. Like late in life. I think it was the value. She's Scottish, so she's cheap, right? So like she would see the value in it.
You might be black, bro.
Bro, it might be. So she'd be eating a wheel of cheese, highs and lows, wheel of cheese with a 40 and like a loaf of bread and then ballet on the TV.
Shit sound like Ratatouille.
Isn't it crazy?
It is crazy.
And girls would walk in and be like, hi. And be like, what's going on? I'd be like, I don't even know that lady, man. I don't know what's happening.
That's my roommate. That's my roommate.
Yo, yeah, it was crazy times.
You
man.
didn't know you should, that's something you should hide?
Bro, it was because my mom sometimes would be up late and sometimes not. So you never knew. So we would just go back and I'd be like, all right, here we go.
Just roll the dice.
You
Here
also
we
didn't have a
go.
car. You didn't have a car. Which is
Nah,
different.
no car. And it was, neighborhood was right. Everything was right. Date went great.
Yeah.
Walk back. You know what I mean?
40 kills.
Walk
me,
back
bro.
in.
It's
Mom drinking 40s, a Coors Light. She hit the malt liquor a couple times. I saw her with like an Old English.
Nice.
And it was brie. She'd have like a quarter wheel of brie cheese. Just eating it with her hands. Yeah, you go walk in like, what kind of rich trailer park trash house is this?
Yo, Manhattan flat, like they got the floor, dude.
I know.
And you walk in, you just see
it
a
was
woman
crazy.
with handfuls.
It was crazy. Quarter wheel of cheese. She grabbed that shit like a slice of pizza, man. She'd be like, and then this bread in the other hand. Ballet on TV.
Oh my God.
Dun, 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 dun. Nutcracker playing
Oh
on
my
TV.
God.
She's a wild lady, that lady, man.
I'm crying. Oh, that's fire.
She's a wild lady.
That's nice,
Oh,
dude.
man.
And that was like a
what's the
regular
furthest you've
experience.
Half the continent, maybe.
Oh, I did remember.
Yeah, I went hella far.
Oh, yeah, St. Louis.
I went hella far. I went to that girl spot way before I was even working with you guys. I remember the first time I went there. We go back to her place and I go, yo, if you need me to sleep on the couch, like I can. She goes, you think you flew across country to sleep on the couch? And I was like, I just want to be nice. I don't fucking know.
Damn.
God forbid you're having fucking, I don't know,
Damn,
dude.
Mom.
He's a
Yeah,
Michael Cera
Miles,
character
yeah,
sometimes,
that
right?
is
Does it?
crazy.
It feels that way.
Yeah.
And then they feel all rejected, man. Imagine how rejected they feel. You
I mean, I
flew
was
across
game.
the country and you looked at her and you're like, I'll sleep on the couch.
It is horseshoe theory a little, right? Like being a nice guy, you become a bad guy.
You do.
Yeah.
You do become a bad guy when you try to be too nice.
Yeah, that's
what
very
you could do is say you're going to sleep on... No, I can't even say
All right.
But did you end up sleeping with that girl though, Miles?
Yeah.
How was it?
It was good.
Did you put cum in her little pussy?
That was so funny. Bro.
Wrap it up.
No, while we got the vibes, can I share?
Did you feel her little candy bear? Bro, this is a good time.
Nuts. Guy's nuts, man.
Can I share a personal?
Yo, that's what his mom would ask him the next morning.
Pinch his cheeks. Mom, I'm eating cinnamon toast crunch with her fist. Andra, did you come in that wheelhouse last night, Andra?
Did you see her wee fanny?
Did you come in a wee fanny, Andra? Eating a corn muffin with the plastic still on. All right, patrons, we love y'all. We appreciate you. God bless you. We'll see you soon. Peace.